Okay, guys, I'm going live. Going live May 8th, 2022, 4:25 p.m. Going live for my friends. We're going to get it on, a little chatty do, and talk to you guys about Project POGO Playbook, the agents in charge of the takedown of truther channels, small truther channels like mine, and many of my friends like Bang Bang, and many other channels are on here. The YouTube takedown and the Project POGO and J-Trick, and they can blame it on the agents overseas, but it's a little about everything, guys. So I'm just gonna sit here. I'm making some tea. Oh, look at there. Making some tea. Let me. I'm gonna post my little guest link for my guests that are gonna be coming on board. All us small truthers and all talk our truth, right? Yeah, I'm here in the dirty South, by the way, guys, and right by the three-letter agency, throwing down tyranny left and right for the last 2 years, along with their cronies, Orange Man and something in between, Chiden. Clowns in action. Yeah, that's what I call them, clowns in action, guys. So I was over on John Boy's channel. Just type in ScrewTube, hashtag ScrewTube, and John Boy's channel will come up. You guys really need to stay in tune. And I dropped his link on my playlist here on Agent Orange Baby. You can see my two playlists. Yes, I'm dropping links to good channels. Now, I just want to tell you guys that I've been bamboozled, hoodwinked. I've been hoodwinked by these fakery channels, these Project Pogo channels, and I try to show you guys what Project POGO means. They're collecting, and they're are turning around our data, everything that we give to them, and our information, thinking that we're helping and collecting and talking. No, we're talking to the man. We're talking right to the evil ones. We're handing over information right over to the source. See their sorcery? Hey, cat. So I just want to let you guys know that's how their sorcery works. And it's very wicked. And it's been going on. And it needs to be exposed. And people keep donating money to all these fakeries, magicians, wizards. Okay? If you want to know the truth, the facts. So, hey, Venus, how are you? Good to see you, Venus. Yeah, I just wanted to come on here and chit chat since John Boy and Bang Bang, we're all like trying to, defeat the takedown of our channels and all, since it's really orchestrated, and everybody's seeing the true colors of a lot of people, and this has been going on for a while, guys. And see, here's the thing: I've seen the change in a lot lately. And it's running rampant. I don't care. Like I told you guys, I've shared channels that I don't agree with everything they do, and they show their true colors, and I'm like, oh wow. And then lately, in the last year or so, or a little over a year or so, things have been really interesting, especially in these niche truther communities, niche markets, niching. Scam likely calling me while I'm live streaming. Nobody's called me all day, and then I start my live streaming. Yeah, of course they call. So I was watching that go down. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, so I've been letting this play out because I needed answers, questions that needed to be answered. And whoa, lots of questions of everything that we've already been questioning, guys. See how that works? Things that we've been questioning, and watching the feelers, how they've been being put out there, and watching how they're pulling in people with their strings. Oh, wrenches and all, make you feel like it's a friendly tribe and all. No, 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 no. Oh boy, yeah, my on my channels, yes, it's that way because I've really picked my friends wisely. I pretty much have, because I weeded my gardens good, because yeah, you have to weed and sift through the shillness, the agents, and they work it good, guys. Trust me. I've been in this for 4 years almost now. And whoa, and the females, it's all of them, males and females, something in between. I'm sorry, I can only take so much before my venom leashes out, and I have to call the kettle black, because it's so obvious. Things are just so blatant. It's like, how stupid do you think we are? Come on. You know, and it's like, oh wow, okay, this is being recorded. I'm just gonna let it play out. Okay, okay. So I did. You guys see, bang bang. I have the he loves. I have the channel up. I'm getting a slight headache. Trying to make some tea. It's been a very stressful day for me, and you know, I didn't think it was going to be this way, but it is just ended up this way. The energy levels and all the yada yada. It's just all the fakery. I can't stand fakery. You know what's really it's upsetting is these people that go in these churches every Sunday, like today. Two people that I know that are walking in churches with children, and they have been such sinners, and they go in there and act like they're just so holy, high rolling, and controlling, and that to me is just so much fakery. But then we have the YouTube fakery and the controlling the narrative of all the airwaves, frequencies, whether you turn on the TV, whether you turn on the radio, or now when you go on even in interwebs. I don't even know half the stuff on Odyssey and some of these channels now with their fancy, you know, hey, anybody that has a lot of thumbnails, that it takes a lot to do that, okay, they know what they're doing. That's a good thing. But too many of these fancy thumbnails mean that these people are not real, guys. As you know, smaller channels and challenge as internet, you know, not the, you know, technically somewhat challenged. We all are challenged in our own ways of how all this stuff works and how to get it all nice and looking good and working right and get our message out there. There's a lot to it, right? So some of these channels, and they're spreading out wide on all these other platforms because they're taking over, guys. This is the communist takeover. Burning of the books. They've been doing that. The takeover of the airwaves. No, we are being swallowed out. That's why I've been trying to tell you guys that I'm ready to check out of this, because no, we've lost the game. There's no way out except on our own tribe, on our own land, doing whatever we want, because the government's going to tell everybody what they think that you should do, and I'm not willing to go along with that at all. So I already see where this is going. It's a losing battle to bankers, okay? Just being honest. So that's where I'm at, guys. It's a losing battle to bankers. I can put my camera on. I don't care. I'm waiting for my tea, and I should put a. I'm just in a funky mood. My children, I don't know. Nobody will tell me now because I've, you know, stated my mind. I said I would like to have more time with them. Now it's 4 o'clock, but it was 1 o'clock, and you know, they could have been here by 2 or 3, and we could have went to the park, and I could have spent more time with them than just going to a restaurant that costs whatever amount and seeing them for an hour. But you know, just how it is, guys. I'm playing. You know, everybody wants to fucking hurt me and have off with Mystic's dreads. Off with Mystic's dreads. You know, they even threatened Hobo with a box cutter. Box cut my dreads off. Here, I'll give him scissors. Here, would you like a pair, Hobo? Yeah, that guy. That guy. Now he's an agent too, and he got paid really well. And then he took his money and he went up and got some dope or got some more alcohol, and he got a nice hotel room for taking my channel down for a few days. You see how well they get paid? They get paid chump change. No 6 figures in that shit, please. These people that they use, all these keyboard warriors, they're all autistic. Most of them are, a lot of on the spectrum, because they've said so. And they're millennials, and that's their part-time job of doing nothing. See how they use these people? It makes me so mad. I was thinking, man, they're using the youth just like they are used and abused. They're just using them against us, and they're going to throw them and spit them out. They have no use for them. They're just, and they fall right into the honey trap. Like everybody's falling into these honey traps. I couldn't even take it, guys. The honey traps were so bad after the damn honey trap that T-Man pulled on everybody at the fucking Capitol. Oh my God. Once I seen that, and that the old PSYOP, oh, the election, the stolen election and all that, I was just like, oh, we are so fucked. Yeah, I was already losing it. I was just like, oh, this is lost. This is this is done. Game over. Game over. Art of War. So, you know, you just keep playing the game, let it show out, because I knew they already have me on some huge list, and I already stepped into the game, so it doesn't matter.
and things are going to be however they're going to be anyway. So fear nothing, not even Gitmo. Nope, not even the gallows. Like I said, so be it. This is how I want my avatar to go out. I would not want a pansy ass avatar. Sorry. I would not want to be a pansy ass video game avatar playing Fortnite. If they have my ass on Fortnite, good. Dreadful Dreads. I hope they have me on there right. Oh, you guys are in the back? Oh, Bang Bang. Here I am talking. I had no idea you were up there. Hey, Bang Bang. Are you up? Hey, how are you? Yeah, I can hear you now. Oh my gosh, I was ranting for a minute. Sorry, I was going on my rant there.
Oh, it's okay.
How are you?
Rant away.
No, I'm good now. You what?
Nicole, happy Mother's Day.
Yes, you too, Bang Bang. What are you doing today? Anything special?
I don't know. I feel really weird. I feel really out of sort and weird and not normal and confused and all that.
Yeah, I feel like a mad mother. I'm like a mad mother that you know, when there's all this stuff going on, and this is a Mother's Day that this is one of the last Mother's Days. We're probably never going to experience such a calm Mother's Day like this ever again. So, you know, I don't know about that either.
Do you mean because like the New World Order, I can't say it. New World Order and all that ramping up?
Yeah, because the earth is going to be rocking and rolling. And why is there military all over the East Coast? Hey. Yeah. Oh, look at your hat. Hey, how are they doing? You got your pink, you got your matching cup. Oh, that's so cute. I like that.
Oh, I do. It does match.
Yeah. Oh, mine does. I'm always yours matching your hat. Oh, Jackie would love your hat. Oh, I love that. Yeah, the rainbows.
Hi, Jackie. I can't see anyone in chat, and I thought John Boy was.
John Boy. I dropped that link. I did drop that link, John Boy, I think. So, yeah, I think it's because there's all this military movement that's going on the East Coast. Yeah. Why are they doing that? What's up? What do they know that we don't know? Why the East Coast? Is it New Madrid? Is it invasion, the Red Dawn? Who knows? I just know it's not good.
Oh my God.
And that's
what we need.
No, that's
just what we need.
What, Bang Bang?
The timing is right. I said just what we need.
I know. We don't need it. But I think that's why they're trying to organize their cliques and their groups. You know, that's why they don't like us. Is because we're not in their paradigm of the projects of these different agencies. And we're talking too far out of the box, you know, not with their narratives.
So I was going to tell you that I think that Hobo and his crew are behind what's happening to me and you.
It can be many. Yeah, I do believe that because of how he wouldn't talk to me at all, and I said hello to Ugly Hobo in Lifeboat last night, and he ignored me completely, and I was like, all right. Yeah, I was like, oh, that tells me everything. Yeah, that told me exactly what I told you guys about him. He ignored me, but he followed me for days. And he goes in there because I sent him in there.
He's been on your channel and on all your streams like the last month, right?
Yeah.
And maybe before that.
Yeah, no, never before that. It's been a 2 or 3 week infiltration. Nope, it was been the 3-week infiltration of my channel. No, he just showed up out of the blue. And he showed up with the whole crew. He knows the other crew. There's all these different crews. Remember, the same crews, they came by 2 years ago to attack me with the protests. So some of these people are Antifas. Don't let them fool you. They're both. They're all of it. They're the same people because they're trouble starters, fire starters, basically. That's what they do. So he is, and he knew when I sent him over there. I don't know what he was thinking. Like I said, to go over there because it's what type of channel it's for. It's for people who are, you know, have partaked in, you know, have had addiction issues or in addictions or past it. One of the anything in between. So he's over there. And he's saying this, spewing out his same lines. I don't know if they're true.
Who
But it's
knows?
a different way with him, you know. It's a different way with him. It's just that maybe he does live that lifestyle. I don't know. Maybe that's the story. I don't know. But I can tell you he was sent over here, and him and I have beef because I called him out because I don't like liars. You guys don't, we're truthers. I cannot stand people. And he played all kinds of different characters. He came in for 3 weeks playing it different ways, and I've seen how he can put on different roles. You know, he's a role player.
Yeah. Well, first, when I noticed him, he was sexually, like, always trying to talk about sex and stuff, and then he was kind of being mean to people coming in on your stream, and then he was like Mr. Nice Guy, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
he was being Mr. Nice Guy. So
yeah, Mr. Nice Guy. Well, it wasn't so nice because we got taken down by a whole bunch of people. And here's the thing, none of them liked Scott. And when Scott starts talking, he would step down. And then he's Scott's best buddy all of a sudden, a couple days later, like, oh, here's it. Oh, yeah, you're right, Scott. Oh, yeah. Brown noser all of a sudden. I'm like, where did this come from? First of all, you guys play a game like you guys hate each other. Then everybody's coming in. It's just very all weird, orchestrated. And I don't.
yeah.
And I'm not saying that Scott's in any of it. I just don't like when Scott come in.
No, I don't think he is. I don't think he is. I personally, my intuition, I don't think Scott is involved of that kind of nature. He wouldn't waste his time. Like, I don't think it's him. I think it's those G-Rig or whatever. I think it's that, and it could be Hobo and his crew.
Yeah, and that's fine. But when Scott comes over and says, well, I'm going to help you guys and subs and all that, if you're part of this tribe and we're trying to beat dark to light, basically, then where is your sharing is caring? That's what I'm wondering about all these channels. Like all these smaller channels that don't.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, like, I remember we were just chit-chatting away about all different random stuff, and I think he never got, because I wanted to know too, but I don't think he got in on that because we were too busy chit-chattering and going all over the place. I remember we didn't give him a chance to say to talk more about it, or you know what I mean? I don't know. My intuition is
and all, but I'm like I said, I don't like that Seven Spalding. Okay, he's supposed to be part of this. We all talk about Planet X. We all have our own truths of whatever, and then something in between. I'm showing all kinds of stuff, not just Planet X or chemtrails. But the thing is that Seven Spalding and him get up there on Jackie's panel. Nobody could get an edge in. I was introduced. Jackie tried, but then there was somebody else that came up and then took over this. It was very interesting. And then Seven Spalding comes on his live stream last night, which I was on there. And, he never acknowledges me, which is, I'm a moderator on his channel. What's going on here? Why'd you even give me a wrench? I was sticking up for him the night before. He was getting attacked by trolls in his live stream while he's reading the Book of Enoch, and I was sticking up for him. And then he plays it like that. Something's very strange going on. And I'm just saying.
I mean, it could all be stemming from Seven Spalding, as far as we know.
It could be stemming from all kinds.
That's weird that you're a mod and he's like maybe blocked or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, that's what I'm saying, and I was before sticking up for him. I removed trolls from his channel. He was commenting back and forth. We were talking. I don't know. If he had a problem, he should have said something. He never said anything. Boy? Can you hear us, John Boy?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. There,
I'm way back here in the corner.
back here, the corner. Yeah.
Hang on.
John
Can you hear
Boy,
me?
we can
My sound
hear you
card has
good.
been messed up.
I can.
I got to keep my camera off so I can have better bandwidth.
That's no biggie. You have your other channel back, or is that just a different avatar? Is this your normal
See, like
channel?
Mystic is froze up, but you're not Bang Bang, so I don't know if anybody's talking.
No. I'm not liking this.
Can you hear?
Yeah.
You can't hear? Okay, you can hear good.
Y'all take turns freezing up.
Right.
Okay.
Well, maybe it's where you're sitting, John Boy, or is it where you always sit?
I've sat in this spot for the last 10 years.
Oh, okay, never mind then. It's not that. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, well.
Well, I
Guys,
called
go
up
ahead and talk
AT&T
about your
one
trip.
time. Well, I called up AT&T one time and asked them why they turned the cell tower down. They're like, "What do you mean, sir?" I'm like, "Well, how come I'm not getting the signal I usually get?" You know.
What'd they say?
I'm not liking this. Damn.
Can you guys hear?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So what did AT&T say? John Boy can't hear me. Hey,
I hear
Lulu.
you.
John Boy.
It freezes up.
Okay. Oh, that's weird. Am I freezing up on you?
Well,
Bang,
you'll
bang.
freeze up
No.
for a minute, and then bang bang will freeze up when you're not froze. It's just going back and forth on my end.
That's because they don't want us three to chat. That
Right.
is really what's going on here. Is some reason when I'm watching you guys live stream, seriously, they don't give me any of your notifications, and I'm checking, and then when I go over, I can't even watch your streams that you and Bang Bang are on. That's why they don't want us three. They're making it difficult, you know? Right, Bang
They
Bang?
just deleted. Yeah, and they just deleted a stream John Boy and I did like a week ago. Totally deleted it.
They fully
And
deleted
there's
it.
nothing. There was no violation.
No,
there was nothing.
there's something
Maybe there was.
seriously wrong. No, you guys didn't do anything wrong. I know, there's nothing. This is outrageous. They deleted that, huh? So I wonder what you guys were talking about that was so threatening. That's what it is.
Well, we had Poltergeist show up. Look, before I started the show, I was talking to Bang Bang before I hit live, and something tapped me in my back. You remember?
Oh no.
Bang
Yeah.
Bang. Remember?
Yeah,
I turned around, man. I ain't lying, and she saw me, and I told her something just tapped me in my back. Yeah, and then
Yeah.
later on in the show, like what was it? I can't remember. 30-something minutes, something audio wise, and it was a woman's voice said "love you." I'm like, I said, "Did you say that?" Or you know, but anyhow, and then something whispered later on in there, and I don't know.
You know what? You did say that in chat. I was wondering what you were talking about. Listen, John Boy, weird things have happened to me like that while I was streaming. Like something poked me in the back, like in the spine one night. I was talking about heavy stuff, and it like something poked me in my spine, like something was, I know what you mean. And I said it. I was like, oh my gosh. And I'm like, you never know. I don't know where those feelings come from. I believe
Me
it.
and Bang Bang. What?
The powers
I think me.
that be.
Boynet's just here.
What they don't want to. Who?
Oh no, that's
I
not
was going to
Boynet.
say before we started that live, I think we were on the
that's
subject
Boynet.
we were on when we were in the live, and that voice came through. We were
Oh wow,
about,
I had no idea.
we were
Hey
talking
boy,
about poltergeist or something. We were talking about something spiritual. I can't remember exactly.
That's
know.
weird.
We kind of, well, we were talking about that NASA picture that I put on
Yeah,
the
that's what.
screen.
Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
Oh.
Hi, Voynich.
yeah.
Hi, Bang. And hi,
Hello.
John. Hi, Nicole.
Hey, how you
How
doing
you
today?
doing?
How's it rocking over there?
I'm okay. I'm okay. I had a StreamYard date with somebody in British Columbia, but I fell asleep.
Oh
So
no.
I was a
Oh.
bit late, but we had a talk anyway. So yeah, that's always nice to speak to the guy.
Who was it?
Ceiling fan man.
Okay.
Ceiling-
Well, I did enjoy your stream earlier.
Yeah, right. There was
Yeah.
some pretty much info to take in, right? It was actually
I
too
couldn't
much.
believe it. I couldn't believe it, guys. I need to play it. What is that? A 3-hour stream?
8 hour. It's
Oh.
like an 8 hour book reading. Yeah.
Oh,
Used to
8
film-
hour.
Hey,
Yeah.
can somebody?
But it's like it's
Nicole,
got
can you
everything.
link-
It's got everything in it. It's like from the earliest history until now, from all over the world. Just what this
It's
world
mind-
is. It's one big satanic shithole.
I
Yeah,
couldn't
it is.
believe it.
Yep.
Yeah, you need to
The
listen.
powers that be run it.
Yeah.
Can somebody link Voynich's channel, because I have to resubscribe to everybody that since my channel got taken down.
Okay. I can't do it from somebody else or Voynich from a computer. I
because
can't do anything.
I'm not a moderator, so I cannot post
Okay.
a link. But if you are a moderator, you can just click on the 3 dots behind my name, and you will be able to go to my channel.
Oh,
They
the
changed
dot.
Thank you.
They changed it?
Yeah, they changed it back, but only if you're a moderator.
Yeah, only if you're a moderator. Yeah, I can't get into my accounts right now. That's why, guys, it's not that I don't want anybody to mod. You're not a moderator on my Agent Orange. I'm gonna have to look into that in a minute. It's hard for me to do when I'm streaming on this.
It's okay.
Yeah, I'll do it later, guys. Yeah, I can only get into one account
Okay.
right now. It's crazy. I don't even know. I don't know what's going on.
Being a mod
That's how I
protects you
feel.
from trolls.
Well, yeah, they told you you're done. Your channel's gone. They haven't told me anything. I'm just waiting. I always want the email, like, so I know how to get into my other channel. Like, how do I get into my other channel?
And you
I
know
can
what
post.
sucks is that I was never given a strike. I was never given a warning. I was never nothing. They just took it.
Yeah, well, that's how it
They-
is. People in power don't need the rules. They make some rules for the illusion, but
Yeah.
when they're in power, they don't need the rules. They're just in power, and they will do what they want. Again, when it considers government or state or big tech, it doesn't have to make sense. You guys, I mean,
and it doesn't at all.
no.
And they said that I was doing they said I was explicit and doing I'm gonna read it. Hold on, I'm gonna find it in a minute and I'm gonna read it. It was so annoying. They said, oh my God.
You made
Hold on.
a lot of money off of that
I'm gonna
too,
read.
Bang.
They said, thank you for contacting us. We have carefully reviewed your appeal, and your account has been terminated due to repeated or severe violations of our community guidelines. And your account
Wow.
has been terminated. Wait, your account has been terminated due to repeated. Like repeated? What? I've never done anything to deserve that.
Yeah, that's just what they do. It's what they do. It's horrible. I mean,
It's so crooked.
yeah.
What's
You know,
horrible?
I got accused of hurting 4 officers while I was in jail. by speaking to them. So, it doesn't have to make sense. It doesn't have to make sense.
Wow.
Yeah.
I made 5 victims while
Yeah.
incarcerated, and I got judged for it. And so now I'll have to do the
Wow.
punishment.
It does not surprise me. It is like that. That's just the system that we live in, honestly.
And it's totally unjust, and it's
Word Bonnie said.
completely beyond acceptable. But imagine having to do that, but then 25 years because somebody raped you, and then you got and then you got accused for raping them, because that's also how it works, right? I mean, that can happen to you too, right? That you are actually like a real victim, and that you are and that you will be jailed for being the victim.
Oh, absolutely. It happens all the time. It's happened to me.
Yeah.
Not in like that way, but yeah.
Yeah. So that's the way. Well, that's not the way to go, but that's what happens when you stand up. When you stand for something, they will attack you with whatever they can. Everything but truth. Everything but truth.
Yeah, that's why I'm laughing now. Who cares? That's the way it's going to be.
I walked out to court like laughing, like, dude, it doesn't make any sense. I asked the judge, why was I arrested? Why were they after me? It's not about that. What? Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
So I just get arrested, and they don't tell me why I was arrested, but because I opposed, now there's a court case. He said, yeah. I said, well, that's okay. What can you say? What can you say? It's just a war. It's just declaration of war. It's just a declaration of war.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's what it is.
Yeah, they're so hated. And that's why we're all now on a list, everybody, because we're the enemies. All of a sudden, I don't even know, this whole world, there's so many puppet masters, these bankers, Bilderbergs pulling strings, and everybody else is enemies all of a sudden. Wow. Wow.
Yeah. I was over at my mom's earlier today for a brunch type thing. And then she was telling me a story of her neighbor, these neighbors that just moved in. And I don't know, she was saying how they told her they all were having a little party over at their house and they all got COVID. I should probably say that word, right?
No, you can say that word.
Is that
It's
a
not
trigger
banned
word?
on YouTube anymore. You can say that word. No.
Now they're bringing it back. You better be careful. That's fixing to be the next tool they're using.
Yeah, just use whatever.
Yeah, and I told my mom, I go, Mom, it's called NWO. And she rolled her eyes at me and thought I was nuts, and then just told me to shut up, basically.
Oh, wow.
Great reset. Can't dispute that. Charles wrote a book on it.
I told my mom too about about their plans, right? About the Agenda 2030. I said, it's not a conspiracy. Just look it up. It's an agenda, and it's planned by the United Nations. Look it up. And she looked it up. She says, well, I don't see anything bad in those plans. I said, of course you don't. That's how they do it.
Yes, I know. They have.
The devil is not gonna come to you with a pointy tail and two horns. He's gonna come to you as an angel of light.
Really?
Jesus Christ!
I know, boy.
They would never
heard a
abuse
word
their
Bonnie
intentions,
said.
would they?
Really?
It's just a little buffer wheel down there on my end.
It's called Stockholm syndrome. That's what they're doing. They're protecting our captors. These are our captors, and everybody's giving them excuses that it's okay. That's what I realized. Yeah, I think that's what it is. People don't want to realize that their governments are this evil, or people. I don't know. The lizards. I have no idea. Whoever's in control.
Legalize killing babies.
There you go. I love the sound effects.
More like eating them.
So what do you?
Scary.
So where do we think this is going? Do we think this is going anywhere anytime soon, or do we think this? I think they're just trying to shut down everything and control everything. So I think that doesn't matter.
I don't really think there's any way of us pushing any more than what we already have, guys. I don't know.
I
We're
think it's
gonna be living off the land, eating on the run, buddy.
Yeah, greenhouses. Let's get it
I
on.
think this whole game is going to end somewhere on the gallows or guillotines, either for them or for us. Yeah. I mean, I can't see any other way, you know.
Yeah. And like that video said that you were playing earlier in the book, everything in this country is being genderized. Like everybody's being genderized for a reason. Like they're blending everybody in, man, female, male, female, and something in between. That's a takedown of us as humans, of our natural origins. You know? Does that make sense, guys? Have you noticed? Nobody?
They were
Yes.
buffering
Oh my
me
God.
out back
Sorry.
here. I can't hear a word anybody's saying.
Wow.
And
Hey, John
my
Boy,
screen-
come back in.
Yeah,
My screen did something really weird.
they buffered out all of y'all. I never heard any. I have not heard Bonnage in like 5 minutes, and
Hey,
and Mystic is freezing up.
huh. How about this? Can you try this? Come out and come back in. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe like close out YouTube
All
or
right.
stream again. I don't know. This is strange. That's what I have to do sometimes when I'm watching things. It does it lately. They've changed something. We're networked into certain algorithms with each other, and whatever words we say, maybe click off the keywords, the AI. Voynich, are you there? Boy, it must be really bad. Everybody's getting all over the place, huh? Is it
All
any
right.
better?
I don't know. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you good now.
I don't know. I never heard anything Bonnage said for like 5 minutes.
Wow, that sucks.
I could hear you talking to him, but I couldn't hear him at all. I just had a little buffer wheel down there in his, square.
Oh wow, that's something in his square, and I haven't had any buffer wheel, and now he's not there, so I'm not sure.
Well, I see his
Everything.
icon now.
See, Venus is saying it's okay on her end. I think it's just on our end sometimes. I think they buffer us from our own phones, maybe. I
They
don't know.
do. They know the IPE number of the phone. They can sit there and send that code out, and it'll only affect your phone or whatever you're on. And when I say they, I mean the AI, because that's our true enemy.
Yeah, it is.
It's
Yeah,
true.
and
Yeah.
the programmers.
I'm gonna get off of my iPad and get on my phone so I can drive for a minute.
Okay.
But I'm coming back in on my phone.
Okay.
Bang, bang,
Hopefully I
bang.
don't have to do that weird. Hopefully I don't have to sign in again. That was weird that they made me sign in for StreamYard.
Yeah, you don't.
I never had to do that before.
You might
wow.
not have to this
They
time.
made me. Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay.
Is that a threat or a promise?
That's usually when you might have 2 accounts on StreamYard because I have 2 accounts on StreamYard. So, and then when I push the link, I always have to sign in like either with this account or with that account.
Yeah, when you swap back and forth.
Yeah.
I noticed if
I-
I hadn't been on there in a long time, it'd make me sign in.
Yeah.
I think she's back. Look at her go.
Lickety split.
Lickety split. There you are.
Oops, hello.
Hey, yeah, you got back quick. We didn't expect that quick. Whoa.
Yeah, I was just switching over to my phone. And they didn't make me sign in, thank goodness. Because now since I had to make a new account, I have all these new Gmails and this and that. I don't even know what to use. I'm confused.
You got to start writing that stuff down.
I don't get it.
Well, just synchronize everything and leave it to Google.
I know, I
Yeah.
need to.
Yeah, right. Oh, I know. Well,
Look,
yes
I've
and
got-
no. Does it matter anymore? I think they got, if you're using any of it, I think it's
Doesn't
very,
matter. AI's
Right.
got us.
my phone is straight up a Google phone, and it's no better than a $40 Android from the dollar store.
Mm-hmm.
a Google phone. I didn't know they had Google phones.
I didn't either until they gave me this one.
Wow. So they got
Yeah,
their
it's
own.
straight up Google.
They gave
Wow.
you?
Well, they charged me $700 over the next 2 years for it.
Eh,
Yeah, I didn't know they.
That's a lot of money for a
Oh,
phone.
yeah, I didn't know. I didn't find out till I went back into AT&T, and that woman was like, "That's a $700 phone." I go, "Do what?" I've never paid over $50 for a phone in my life.
Mm.
Wow. Yeah. $700. I would never pay for a phone.
And I ran out of memory in like 3 months. It only had 128 gigabytes.
That's not too little. That's
It
enough.
is for me. I take a lot of videos.
Yeah.
That's why I do too, but you got to have SD cards. Like, I just
This
buy
one's
them.
not equipped for it.
What?
Yeah.
Well, then that's
And then
even.
look, I bought some cloud. I had to buy extra cloud storage, and I've already ran out of that within the first week of buying it. I mean, they're doing cloud storage like the old phone time they used to do.
Yeah. I can't believe you used up all your cloud storage. That's something. I started
Oh,
taking
yeah.
mine. I took mine off because I'm like, why do I need it if it's on an SD card? Why am I giving Google just down CIA everything?
They're
Forget
still
it.
getting everything regardless, anyhow, because every picture and video you take, it GPSs it and it puts it on some sort of Google photo map. And I think it's tied in with the Google Earth to give them a better perspective on everything. But
Okay, well
yeah,
that's. I mean, okay, then how come they can't figure out who murders people and
I
all
know.
these? You know, that's
Because
what.
they don't want to. That this world's set up for that. It's not set up for good people, and they're trying to find all the good people and eliminate them.
Yep.
Yep, that's it. That's it. Okay, because there's no way the NSA doesn't know Hillary and everybody on
Right.
Lolita Express and everything. That's a bunch of garbage.
Because they
But
know
they'll
I
use-
went by the gun shop the other day. You know what I mean? But they don't. Yeah, come on.
Yeah. So it's just so outrageous.
Yeah, I mean, it's like they're flaunting what they're doing in front of our faces. Like, do as we say, not as we do, peasants.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've had enough of it, so I just quit paying attention to any of it.
Yeah, me too.
Like everybody's worried about that ship down there by Hawaii. Man, screw that ship. You know how many subs are on the East Coast and pointed up in the Gulf Coast? Come on now. You gonna watch one ship? We got an atomic tsunami ready to wipe out all the way to Tennessee.
Oh.
It's one big shit show.
Yeah. And my popcorn keeps getting stale. I'm having to make popcorn like it's going out of style, man. I mean, I'm watching it. It's a show. I'm entertained.
I talked to you oh my God, for real. Last week I talked to you, John Boy, and you were really, actually, for real, craving popcorn. The real popcorn.
I'm growing popcorn too.
Ooh, even better. Yeah.
I planted the popcorn I grew last year, so it's now my own strain. You know what I mean? It's non-GMO. It's not GMO'd at all.
Nice.
But about
Yeah, most of the times I think that it won't be long before something will happen. I'm hoping for divine intervention, but I'm losing faith. I'm losing faith, and I think that if something like that was to happen, I think it will take many more years before that will happen.
We're gonna
Because
starve first.
sorry, what first?
Starve to death.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
They're creating the food shortage.
Yeah.
You're right, John Boy. And why aren't they talking about the fires? Have you noticed that Venus Cupcake brings it up in my chats, and that's why it's like a reminder. Yeah, throw it out there. Why aren't they talking about the
Well,
fires? Because I've showed it in some other channels, and they're hushing up those channels. In fact, I got to go. I just remembered. I'm having to collect all my old channels. Sorry, I got to go write that down.
The fact checkers have already checked it, and the fact checkers have come to the conclusion that companies have accidents.
Just like
I'm
babies have
serious.
heart attacks, right?
Yeah. I mean, you
Like-
have, planes fall into these buildings, and you've had 36 of them within a year. I mean, it's just accidents, these plants. But if you look over 10 years, you didn't have that many combined.
Right. And how about all these safety measures? How about all these safety? Suddenly they didn't work anymore, never,
Yeah.
nowhere,
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
The safety measures are their infiltrators, most likely. I mean, what's
yeah.
going on? Like, how can fires start in air conditioning ducts? And it's just, if you read about these stories, people are breaking them down. Seems like there's more going on than meets the eye, for sure.
Hey,
I mean, that's what they love to do. That's their favorite method, starving people.
have you seen what lengths these people are going through to use stolen credit cards? These jokers are climbing up on top of the roof of the gas stations and putting aluminum foil over the satellite dishes and then going in and paying for their gas and everything with stolen credit cards so it won't show up.
Wow.
You believe that?
Oh, that's going to some deep levels. What city is that? Detroit or Philly or where? Chicago?
I saw it on my local news, so.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. It's happening there. That's really saying something. Oh boy, guys, we have so much. I mean, like, seriously, we have major problems, guys.
I missed what John Boy said. What did he say?
These people are they're buying like hundreds of dollars worth of cigarettes and gas with stolen credit cards by getting on top of the roof of the gas station and putting aluminum foil over the receiver on the satellite dish so it can't let them know that card is stolen.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
wow.
what?
Technology.
That's bad.
Yeah.
That's
I think
so bad.
it's a very original way to do it, actually.
Yeah.
Quite smart. Very inventive.
Shoot, the last gas crisis we had back in, when was that? 2008. There was people that made like cargo vans to where they would pull up in a gas station parking lot over where the fuel trucks would put the gas in the ground, and they had a floor that they could lift up out of the way, and they'd sit there and put siphon pumps down inside the tanks at the gas station, and they had storage tanks inside the cargo vans, and they were pumping the gas out of the gas station tanks into their own tanks and then driving off. They're stealing like 1,000 gallons at a time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, there's some innovative
Crazy.
crooks out there.
That's no child's play, dude. Stealing 1,000 gallons.
Man.
Yeah.
Just wait when there's no power. What are they going to do when people are just shocked that they can't get to the gas station and get gas? That's where people are just mindless zombies. They just think they have it. I don't even know where people's minds are. I don't know.
Their agenda is going to make people like us, if we want to keep living here, because the end hasn't gotten here yet, we're going to be on the run, eating roots and grass and whatever we can find and taking shelter wherever we can. We're going to be like wild animals out here.
Yeah. Yep.
That's the only way to keep from getting jabbed up.
Yeah.
I'm prepared for that. I mean, honestly, visually,
You cannot prepare for that. Yeah, I mean,
no, not
I
prepared, but But mentally know that that's
Yeah.
where it's going to be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. You got to know that it could come to this, and from what I've been looking, it's probably more than likely going to.
I agree. That's what I'm
But the
mentally.
rest of the people will say, well, not in this country,
Yeah.
because that's what they're saying here. Well, yeah, but that happens in
Yeah.
Africa and in Russia, but not
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
When
just
when they get that vote on who being in charge of every country's disease control, we're gonna see it's gonna be bad.
yeah. And people just love to hook up with the winner. They want to hook up with the winner. They don't they have no morality whatsoever left.
No.
inside.
Always place my bets on the winner. I do. I got $5 on the winner. That's what I always say.
Yeah.
the morality went out the door a long time ago. We should have known.
Oh.
Yeah.
That. I mean,
I've
all
seen
the
it
churches
happen.
are open.
I witnessed
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
I'm witnessing it daily. Look at all the
Yeah.
churches open. Look at all the sinners they collected today. And then their propaganda, they send them back out to collect more. It's outrageous. Where is it? Where's their change? Where change are they doing? I'm just wondering, still wondering. What kind of change are they doing? None. I'm being the change I want to see. That's all I know. I know it might not look like it, but I am.
You kind of freaked me out when you said I'm gonna be casting spells today. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah. Well, that's what they say. Oh well, words are spells that they really are. But hey, they go, mystic witch. Okay, well, if you want to call it spell casting, you can call it whatever you want. Sure.
Hey,
I just play their word games. That's all. That's all.
make your own reality. You know what I mean? And whatever you believe in, it exists. That's how I look at it.
Because it's that way. That's how simple it is.
Yeah, because black magic and voodoo, yeah, that stuff's real. But you know what? I'm not going to believe it can touch me because it can't. I've got more power than it. You know what I mean? So I don't worry about it.
No, it's our light source they want. No, I'm not casting spells. Nothing of that sort. I'm not black magic. No, nothing of that nature. Because it's playing with fire. I've watched people that do that, and they're dead.
Well, look, my second worst encounter on YouTube was with these people that practice, what is it called? Wiggins? Wiggins? Is that what it's called?
Wiccan.
Wiccans. Yeah.
Just harmless, really. But yeah.
Yeah, but they try to take your shit. There was a group of them, and they act all your buddy and do all this stuff, and then all of a sudden, next thing you know, you're accused of this, that, and the other, and they turn everybody against you, and you're just innocently sitting there. You know what I mean? Doing nothing, and all of a sudden, boom.
Sounds like a cult to me. Yeah, those are called cults. Yeah, that's why I don't believe them.
Well, they worship
what happens?
Astarte, Diana, Hecatator, whatever. Those guys.
They worship who?
I don't know what they worship.
They worship these, I think, Greek gods. I don't know. Isis, Astarte. Diana.
Ishtar. Yes. Yeah.
Inanna.
Oh, yeah.
I had no idea, to be honest with you. That makes sense now that you told me that. That's interesting. Just another puzzle to add to the pieces of a puzzle, adding to it. That's interesting.
Well, what I found though is those followers will be moderators on other channels that you go to. And when you go to that channel, that moderator will block you from a channel that had nothing to do with anything.
I think that's what Seven did to me, because I was the first one on his live on his first time back, and he didn't acknowledge me. And then John Boy said that he went there and my comment wasn't there.
Yeah, she was blocked from the channel, moderator or Seven. I mean, it can go either way that way. Huh?
I wonder why that is. That is interesting.
They
She's
blocked
blocked.
me, and I've only been on 2 of his streams prior, so I don't know why he would block me. I've never said
Somebody
anything
that's
mean.
everybody's moderators there, and
I was saying hello to everyone. I was being really nice as usual, like I was. I'm never disrespectful in people's chats or anything.
Yeah, no. That's why everybody's attracted. You have a good personality. You're vibrant. You know.
Thank
this-
you. But like,
Yeah.
I don't know why he blocked me. I thought that was weird. He was calling me Bam Bam. I thought we had a good thing going. And I don't know. It's just weird. Weird.
That is
Weird that I
That's
got
so
blocked.
weird.
he blocked me before. And then I made a video about him being racial. I mean, he was talking bad about white people and stuff. So I just posted a video of him doing that. It was called Seven Spalding and his racial rant.
Oh boy, I would never have
Hey,
thought.
it was his words, not mine.
Wow, I would have never thought. But I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot out of people recently.
Oh.
So it doesn't surprise me.
Seven's been kind of racially. I mean, he's playing his card pretty good.
I've been noticing things.
Mhm.
Everything's very telling. People's true colors, it just shines so bright.
You
I
guys,
just-
I
Is
think
it
somebody did. I do think somebody did something to me, like hexed me or something, because all of a sudden nothing works in my life. Like everything went down, like my channel and like my garage door opener, and like everything
no.
stopped working.
Look.
It's so weird.
$10,000. I'll take that hex back off of you.
Oh boy, I know. I hate to think about those hexes. I thought the same thing for last 40. I really thought, I still do. I think somebody put a hex on me in a way. I don't know. I mean, how can things in my house? Things in my house. We've replaced all the appliances, the water heater, not the refrigerator recently, but things go out all the time. Even my coffee maker. So I felt like the same thing as you. Like, what is going on? It's this weirdness. Maybe
It's been doing that all my
What?
life. It's been doing that all my life.
Really.
Yeah.
To me, that's it's been such a frustrating thing for me. Like, it's especially when I have 4 children and things are constantly going out and I'm trying to run a household. It was just a monster. And then,
It's those dimensions up there in the clouds. They like messing with you. I'm serious, man.
Yeah.
They're manipulators of what we have to go through down here.
it's electricity, guys. It's electric devil. Have you heard of the movie The Pulse? Have you ever heard of that movie
No.
Check it out. It was on Jeff Snyder 2's channel, and he made a video about it recently in one of his last few videos. And I was like, oh my God, he's onto exactly what I've been saying, this pulse. They pulse things through the electricity. It's a devil.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah,
sending
yeah.
demons through the devil, through our electricity. It's everywhere, guys.
Yeah.
It's the archons. These archons. Now, here Scott was on my panel yesterday. We were all talking. Remember, Bang Bang? We're talking about archons. I pulled up videos
Yes.
from Leak Project. Yeah. Leak Project has tons of videos on archons just to show you guys. He wanted to see them because I just wanted to say that these archons are in books like Avoidance showed today. Demonology, the history of these archons. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just telling you.
Well, you hear a lot about archons, Anunnaki, Ashkenaz. I don't care what they're called.
Exactly.
They're always hiding. They're always hiding. They're always lying. They're always cheating. I don't care what their name is. I don't care what their distinction is. I don't care if there's good bad guys and bad guys. It's just one satanic shithole. This whole planet.
Yeah.
Exactly. Isn't that what you heard me say, Bang Bang?
Yeah.
To the
Exactly.
T, man. Exactly.
T.
That's how. Exactly. It don't matter if they're reptilian. It don't matter if they're kitty cattian.
Right?
They're all demons, devils, and our enemy.
Yeah.
It's simple and blunt.
And you know the guys that tell you no, they are archons and these are Pleiadians,
Yeah.
and they, you know, these are the people that will make that distinction. To me, are the same actually. To be
Mhm.
honest, you know, everybody that cheats, everybody that lies to you is just a liar, is just a deceiver. So you know,
Yep.
I don't care whether he's a blue deceiver or a red deceiver or a purple deceiver or a high or low deceiver or an old deceiver or a young deceiver. It's a deceiver. That's it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Good and
And I
evil,
hate that. I
positive
hate
and
this.
negative.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
The
it's that
positive-
point blank. It's two choices, good or bad.
Yeah.
Mhm. You can go down one way or the other, not both.
Positive energy, negative energy.
Absolutely.
And that
They
is
can only,
true.
you know, they will catch you first with by telling you some truth or something that you didn't
Mhm.
know, and that you find out, yeah, that's true, and you know, and so you start trusting these entities or these people, you know, but it never takes too long before they start the lie or the deceit, or you know, it's usually within 2 years, usually within, you know, same goes for narcissists, you know, you
Yeah.
don't always recognize them in the beginning, but you know, now I do. Well, not in the beginning, but after a few months or a few interactions, I know, you know, and but
Mhm.
there's, yeah, you know, it's
It happened to Mystic in a few days.
I know. Oh
And bang
boy,
bang.
it's. Hmm.
I mean, that's a small version of the big picture. It's all about
Small.
hiding the truth, getting rid of the truth, cover the truth up, get it gone.
and you cannot cover the truth with truth. You can only cover the truth with lies. You know, so
Mhm.
that's what will happen. If you like the truth, you're gonna be lied about. You're gonna be lied to. You're gonna be attacked. You're gonna be deceived. So yeah,
I don't know.
They do.
I had a real long talk with Leslie that one night on the stream, and
Mhm.
I got nothing but full of fear. Like I was so full of fear, and I couldn't function the next day. And I just feel like it was the fear that was instilled in me or something.
But
Oh,
let
from
me
Leslie.
Yeah, from
bang.
the Archon talk, because I talked to her for a really long time.
Let me tell you something, bang bang.
Yeah.
His spirit lives within the love of your heart, and it will forever stay there. Okay? Just remember that. It's not gone, you still hold it. Okay?
Yeah, I just felt like, I don't know. I just was
Don't
so
worry
full.
about archons and abyss.
Yeah.
You know,
I
you
love
know,
Leslie. She's awesome, but I was so full of fear,
Yeah, it's
like
deep.
not normally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, you don't need to do. No, it's deep, and no, you don't worry about any of that. That's just the negatives. It's like this bad energy. Just think of these archons as bad energy. That's all it
yep.
is.
They're
So you're just
devils,
keeping
they're
this.
demons, they're the
Yeah, like
guys at
these.
the crossroads.
Yeah, these
Your
energy
soul
vampires.
groups are not for you, they're for your soul. That's why they're called soul groups. They
Yeah,
want
Oh,
to
but
devour that soul.
right.
yeah,
But
I just
people
it was just
misunderstand it and say, oh, they're to help my soul. No, they're not.
she said that we would either be sucked in when okay, so so we perish and then we either get sucked in to the abyss and just that's it, then that's it, or you get taken on by an archon and they take over you or something.
Every bit of that is negative,
yeah,
dark.
yeah.
So what is that showing? That person's representing the negative, dark side of it. And I'm not that. I'm positive. I'm trying to be a light for the world to see the truth.
Thank you for mentioning that, John.
And nobody knows because nobody's been there.
Right.
Right.
I can't, only you would know that. And you know what's in your heart and how you live in righteousness when we're alive in this vessel. That's all you got to know, in my opinion. I
Yeah,
don't
mine
know.
that resonates more with me, and your karma and what you do here and your karmic level. I just feel like we're not going to be sent into the abyss, that we have other,
The
that we're going to always be energy, that but we're not going to be sucked into an abyss and
the
never.
abyss is this over again.
Right.
You gotta, when you're
Yeah.
searching for out of here, you don't worry about anything this world has to offer because you're gonna leave all this behind unless you're attached to it,
Yeah.
be
And
it
then
money making
what
you
about
like it here or being movie stars or being whatever it is that makes you attached to this physical world. It will keep you here.
and then there's I mean, I was believing her though. I absolutely adore her. I think she's sweet and adorable. But I was thinking, what about the millions and zillions of other people who tap in to the other realms or whatever? Because she taps into these archons through a different realm or something. And then what about the millions of other psychics that tap into where you do see another life, like when you're dead or whatever?
Oh, look, you talking about like fortune tellers and crystal balls?
Yeah, well, like people who are intuitive, like who can tap into, like they see dead, like they can help people with finding other dead relatives or something. Like those
But I don't
psychics.
think they're,
Those.
look, I think the real spirit is nowhere to be found by anybody here, but you can find the demons that that spirit carried in that meat suit. See what I'm saying? Because that spirit would know that. I mean, even I'm just saying, everybody's got their demons, right? In a way, everybody's a sinner. You know what I mean? Go that route. So that means you had a little demon. That's how I look at it. Just if you're sinning, that means that demon is winning, right? So when you leave this earth, this is how I look at it, though. I
Yeah.
don't know if you're instantly at judgment or whatever, you go to the creator or whatever, right? But I think those demons get left down here, and then you get some interceder to come in and try to call for that lost relative. It actually caused the demon that was with that relative all his life. And who would know that, person better than that demon? That demon's almost that person, but it ain't the person. Is it? Am I making any sense?
Yes.
I don't know. I just think, you know, this journey we're on is our own journeys. And if we find people that's seeking the same truth as we are, then we can help each other because we're really just trying to find the truth. And we're not trying to make well, you have to believe this way or you have to believe that way. We're all going to find our beliefs in our own ways. You know what I mean? But we can all head for one common goal. It's where I
Yeah.
think we're going. I don't know. That made my brain hurt.
No, we have one common goal. Yes, that's one we do. We all have that, like minds, but that, yeah.
I mean, we all kind of see what's going on, right? I mean, we can look up the sky and we all see about the same thing going on up there. And
Definitely.
we know we've got these dark entities or dimensions or devils or demons, whatever you want to call them, but they're bad and they're against us. We know that.
Yeah.
Well, they're doing genetic altering worldwide. Yeah, we got a problem. Eugenics.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you see that thing that was that your video? Pure Bloods. I seen your video, John Boy. I want to share that
Oh,
one.
yeah.
That's a good one. I was like, oh my God, I got to open up my stream with that. That's a good one. You see how they're playing that, guys?
I can't even remember what that video is about now.
Yeah, you were
I
saying
did
like
it a
how they're.
long time ago.
Oh yeah, it came. I was looking. Yeah, I was looking at some of your videos last night on ScrewTube channel, right? Your ScrewTube channel, John Boy ScrewTube. So yeah, that's the purebloods. Is what they're doing. Is they're trying to make us look like, oh, we're using this pureblood thing now. Because the anti-vaxxers are purebloods. We're naming
Yeah.
ourselves now. It's like, no, I'm pretty sure you guys made it that way. You know, you're making it
Well,
this way. No,
you know,
that's
the real meaning of that pure blood is actually for the bad guys. That's pure blood
oh,
by
oh,
definition.
really?
Yeah. And they were getting kind of upset that the people that wasn't rolling their sleeves up were calling themselves pure bloods.
Hmm.
Yeah.
See how it works? Oh, that's a great one. I had no idea.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Look, I've learned so much
I'm
stuff, I've forgotten everything. My mind is blank.
I'm gonna log out of here and get on my iPad. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I've also reached that point. Like, yeah, well, you know, what use is it to do
Yeah.
any more research or to want to know more? Because it's all here I go again. It's just another shit show. I mean,
Yeah.
what else do you need to know? You know,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah, I think I've learned. Yeah, nothing shocking, and we've pretty much covered it all. Anything else is just imagination at this point, which we can believe anything at this point. So
Well, that's how this whole world has worked. Imagination through NASA, imagination through Disney, imagination through Hollywood. I mean, that's how
magic.
they've got people to believe in outer space and 93 million miles to the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah, no question that. And Bang Bang brought that up the other day, and you see how that was answered. Oh my gosh! No, yeah, I know. It's just
Look, space is not a vacuum because space is not what you've been told it is. How come? That's what I don't get. These people go, you can't have a bubble in a vacuum. No, you can't, but you can have a bubble in the waters because then the waters
yeah,
get separated from the waters.
Right.
yeah, right.
But in actuality, those waters are the dimension. We were separated from that spiritual dimension into this physical dimension. So we're in physical waters and there's dimensional waters above us. And that's where everything, eternity exists. And you can imagine as far as you can. And that's where Hollywood gets their crap from, is up there in this dimensional fog or whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, I've seen pictures and I know I've got a meteorite that's got the same crap on it. And this stuff's supposed to come from Hollywood. I'm like, really? I just don't get it. Are you back, Bang Bang?
Bang Bang's back. Yeah, I'm just multitasking, guys, before my children get here. So don't mind me. I'm listening. Just
Oh, man, I don't know. I went on the rambling.
I know it's that type of day. I woke up that way too, John Boy. I think it's just the energy. I think Bang Bang's feel.
Me too.
It's been a strange
Yeah.
weekend.
It's been a strange
I went to bed
day
before 10 o'clock.
and week.
What was that? Friday night, right? Man, I woke up. I was rested up. I was like, man, I'm ready for the day. I looked at the time. It was like 12:02. Well, you gotta be kidding me. Felt like I slept all night. And last night went by like a flick of a finger.
I think it's the Schumann resonance. There's been a gap in it from Mr. MBB 333. He did a little video the other day. I think yesterday there was a gap in there. Nothing's showing on the Schumann, so I don't know what's going on there. So maybe that's what's going on with us. Who knows?
Maybe CERN is
Did you
cranked
guys
up
see
to
that?
equalize the Schumann resonance.
Oh.
You know, I don't
Is
know.
that
That
Ouija?
CERN up there is the biggest, but there's more than just that one on this, in this world, and they're opening up. I don't know, man. They're letting some that black matter and stuff they're looking for. It's really screwing this physical reality up.
Oh yeah.
I think
Horrible.
that's how that Mandela effect is, man. I've seen it with my own eyes. I've lived it. Look, I used to go to this tobacco shop, right? And one day the owner told me she was selling the store. Well, it was, I don't know, a little time later. I said something about when her and her husband sold the store, and she's like, I don't own the store. I'm like, well, I thought you and John owned this. She goes, John's not my husband.
Oh,
And I
that's
looked
weird.
at her and I go, do you still raise exotic animals? And she said, yeah. She goes, well, you've been smoking. I said, nothing. But I
Wow.
mean, then I went and I told my neighbor about it, and he goes, well, I thought she owned the store. I go, I did too. And another thing that's happened around here, and I've argued with my neighbor, in the town that's near me, there was a restaurant called Jack in the Box. And I remember Jack in the Box because I can't remember in the 70s or early 80s, a lot of people got food poisoning and died from Jack in the Box, right? Well, years later, when I was working, we're in this town, and I remember eating at Jack in the Box. Well, now it's just called Jack's. And there's a guy that's lived here all his life, and he swears up and down it's never been anything but Jack.
No, it's Jack in the Box, like you
No,
said.
it's Jack's all day long.
Oh, yeah, that's Mandela, all right.
I
Yeah.
know, because I
Sure
know
is.
in the 90s, it was Jack in the Box, because I
It's
ate
just,
there. I remember helping a girl that worked there just because she was trying to lift a 5-gallon bucket of ice up into the ice dispenser thing, right? I was like, let me get that for you, because she looked like she was going to fall. So I went ahead and dumped it in, and I remember Jack in the Box. I just remember it plain as day.
You should Google and see what Google says. Like, was
It
there Jack in the
shows
Box
oh, it
Jack's.
is.
in the 90s?
It shows Jack's.
Oh no, there's Jack in the Box. There's videos. It came from California. Jack in the Box started in California. So no,
I
there
know,
is
Yes,
but
for
what I'm
sure.
saying
yes,
is
out west.
they're saying this Jack in the Box that's in this town I'm near has always been Jack's.
That's
Yeah,
so
but
And
wild.
I
probably
remember
if you type it into Google within brackets, or not brackets, but accolades, I don't know the word.
it shows Jack's.
Yeah, but you will you might find some newspaper clippings that still have the old Jack in the Box as
Yep.
residue. You know?
In that town,
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he Googled it to show me, and it showed when it got established and everything as Jack's. It
yeah.
never, according to the Google thing that he showed me, it was never Jack in the Box.
No, I
But I
know. Yeah,
remember eating there when it was.
no, I totally believe you. I mean, yeah, this thing is it keeps ramping up. You know, it gets worse and worse. This whole Mandela effect.
Well, look, I found fossilized helmets that are miniature scale, and I mean, they are. I've found several of them.
Hmm.
They're like mud fossilized, but man, they got like shields so you can look through, and got tubes running up them and all sorts of crazy stuff.
Interesting, dude.
Nobody look at them. It just doesn't make sense. So I'm trying to figure out, is CERN sending people back and they're messing with time just a little, like changing Jack in the Box to Jack's to see if they are successful in going back?
I do
That would
think
be
CERN messes with time space
It does.
for sure.
well. That's what I want to mess with, so it would make sense. But yeah, I don't know enough about those models that they are messing with. You know, in their so-called space and time fabric or continuum, how you would manipulate that. So
What I'll tell you what I think. I think they figured out like the end of time was coming. Whatever the end is was coming, right? And
Yeah.
these scientists at CERN figured out how to loop time back to the beginning, because that's what they're looking for now is the particles, not the Big Bang particles they claim,
Hmm.
but they're claiming after the Big Bang, those first particles are what they're looking for.
Mm.
And I'll go with the Big Bang theory if you go on the theory that the Big Bang was the word of God. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? God's
Yeah.
word created all, right?
Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah.
So let's just say his word was the Big Bang. So they're basically looking for where God is in a slick way, but acting like they're studying matter.
Yep.
It's all
They-
the devil trying to make his attack, man.
Yeah.
Hey, do
That's
you think they talk to those people to say, hey, and like alter the reality? I mean, what's going on with those people that say, oh, I didn't
Well,
order, I didn't,
have you
you know?
not seen that spokesman that talks about the quantum D-Wave computer? And when they're talking to these entities, it's like standing before gods, and they look at us like we're just ants. We don't matter. It don't matter if they step on us or not.
Yeah.
That's coming out of the spokesperson's mouth at a seminar, or they had an auditorium full of people, and he was sitting there explaining what they were doing. I got that on video too, somewhere on my channel.
I'd like to see that. Really, I really would.
But
I
yeah, he
had no
talks
idea.
about standing before them is like standing before God. Well, it's the same stuff we're seeing up in the clouds. That's how I know what they're doing in their laboratories and stuff is affecting this physical world, because you can see the same stuff in the clouds. Same stuff's in the rocks and the crystals and stuff, man. It's weird. I mean, I, the detailed map of Africa on a piece of quartz just kind of blew my mind, and ever since then, I ain't been right.
Yeah, dude, guys, girls, it's a crazy world. It's a crazy world, and I don't want to die, but I don't see a reason for living either. It's like I don't think it's gonna be any better anytime soon. It's only gonna get worse.
Yep.
So the only way to get through it is to go through these horrible times. If there's anything behind it.
The only way to know is we're going to find out, is to live
Right.
it, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're going to find out, all right.
Like Kid Rock said, you'd be lucky to get out of life alive.
And he's taking the deal with the devil too. Don't let him fool you.
Oh, I know that, but he's still. I think he kind of tricked the devil.
You can,
I mean, think about it. He got in there, and he's famous and got all this money, but he's kind of singing the truth and how to an extent. I'm just saying
he's on
I
T-Man's
mean, look.
side. He's on T-Man's side. He's
Yeah, I mean, it's all a show, though. I mean, I'm rooting for the gooder guys, I guess, but
I know.
I'm not taking none of it serious, because it's just two wings of the same bird. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah, they need these how do you say, snippets of faithfulness inside of their soup of demons.
Yeah.
It's like Rand Paul, like Rand Paul and Rand Paul. These people, they still have some integrity in them that still that you can still see as a member of the audience, and you see that the other ones are corrupted to the bone. And people like that will still leave some faith inside of you for the whole system.
Yeah.
And that's why they're there. And no other reason. That's what I think about the ones that might still seem to have some goodness inside of them.
Well, it's kind of like these channels on YouTube. just take the good from what you can get out of it, but use discernment, like you're saying.
Yeah.
There might be good in people, and use that part of it. That's how we got to stay positive.
Yeah.
I think Bang Bang's having a hard day today too, right? Bang Bang, you're having a hard day. She's still here?
Yes.
Yeah, she's dealt me
I-
since she woke up this morning. She's had a bad day.
Oh no.
I'm not lying. We both, it's like we both got up at the same time. It was weird.
Yeah.
What time did you guys get up?
Good.
I don't remember,
About
but
7.
it was the same.
7.
Yeah. Well,
I got a truck going
Yeah,
by.
guys. There's been something on my mind, and it's been bugging me.
What?
Hold on, I'm gonna. Golly. Shh. No,
I think the dog is. Your mic's not loud enough.
Hold on.
she's got to stand by her phone. That's why.
Oh.
More
Oh,
clo-
okay.
I'm
Well,
on my
close-
iPad.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw this video a couple days ago by his channel name is TC802. And he
I like him,
showed
yeah.
this thing. Yeah, he good. And I saw this thing he showed that was by the WHO, like World Health Organization.
Mhm.
And they're having a meeting on the 26th or the 28th. I can't remember. And they're
Yep.
going to take away all medical rights, meaning they're going to force things we don't want in our body.
That's what the
Oh, yeah,
plan
dude.
is.
Each country and countries will get like tariffs set upon them, fines if they don't comply with what the WHO wants them to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Every
mhm.
every natural
And so-
medicine will be prohibited. That's the plan, you know.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just weird. And then they legalized marijuana, though, all throughout the country. What
Yeah,
is
it's
up?
genetically
Something is
modified.
up.
It's probably putting out something our body doesn't need.
Yeah.
They modified it, man. They can do it now.
Yeah, it's scary what they're putting in legal dispensaries. Yeah, who knows?
Mhm.
They didn't federalize it yet though, Bang Bang, right? Not today.
No.
No,
But
they're
you
not.
know, the states have more power than the federal government in all actuality, according to the Constitution and everything. Your sheriff has more power. Your county sheriff has more power than any federal official or government.
I've been all stressed out about it.
Shouldn't stress, Bang Bang.
Don't stress out. You know what? Because it is what it is. That's why we need to get on our land, and we need to not. We're just not. So what? What are they going to do? Okay, I can't go into somewhere and get something. Oh well, I'll just figure it out another way. Who cares?
What are they going to do? Kill us and put us out of our misery?
Yes, please.
Do it.
It's what I always tell them. Like, okay, you know, let it come down to something real. I mean, if you tell me I can do this and I should do that, okay, make me do
Yeah.
it.
Right.
Make me.
And,
Yeah, I've never been
Look.
good with being forced to do stuff.
me neither.
I want to be. Yeah, it would be funny to see them. We were all in the same building, and they came knocking on the door. That would be a funny day. That'd be something. I can just see it.
I'll bring my crossbow.
Yeah, something like that. We'll get to even more than a crossbow. Yeah.
Well, I've already said it. I don't know how many times. The only way anything is getting injected in me is if I'm already dead. You know what I mean? It ain't happening while I'm alive.
Oh yeah. They can take me
dead. How about that?
That's
They
it.
could take my body to the camps, all right. Burning it already before I got there alive. It's just not happening. Like, yeah, like you said, it's not happening.
Yeah, it ain't.
Hey, Ruth, how are you? Good to see you. She's stuck in commie Canada. I am so sorry. I know.
Hey, look, one time down in Mississippi, Vicksburg, Mississippi, I got in trouble for might have been a little alcohol involved while I was at a gas station. But anyhow, I was trying to smoke a cigarette, right? I ran out of cigarettes and I ran there and got a pack and I saw the cop out there. I'm like, yep. So I lit up back then you could smoke in the building. I lit up the cigarette. I'm looking at him through the glass door. He points at me and curls his finger to, come here. And I point at me like, who, me? I'm stalling time. I'm trying to smoke a cigarette, right? Anyhow, long story short, they got me in the jail in the booking there. And I was wanting a cigarette and they wouldn't give me a cigarette, but all of them were smoking cigarettes and it looked like mine because I was smoked back then. It was Marlboro 100. And I told them afterwards, I go, if there's more than one missing out of that pack, I'm going to whoop all y'all's butts. And anyhow, they were smoking my cigarettes, wouldn't let me smoke a cigarette. Then they're going to try to put me in a jail cell. It took 7 of them to get me in there. I was like trying to put a cat in a tub of water, man. I was holding that door with my hands and my feet. And I ain't lying. It took 7 of them to get me in there, and I was mad about them and smoked my cigarette. But they ain't sticking nothing in my arm. That's what I'm saying. I'll put up a fight over a cigarette. I'm going to put up a fight over something sticking in me.
I'll do jail time for no jab. No problem. Whatever.
Well, one requirement for being an inmate is you must be jabbed.
No, I'm not going there either. I guess
that's what I'm saying. It's going to be a catch-22.
Yeah. Well, I'm going out dead. That's what I'm saying.
Look,
I'm going out dead like I was supposed to. This is my body.
I'm going to give you an example of a catch-22. Like 20 years ago, they made it legal in Tennessee that you could legally have weed on you if you pay the taxes, right? Well, check this out. The only way to pay the taxes is you had to go to the court clerk office with the weed and bring it to the clerk's office to pay the taxes. The problem is you're breaking the law when you bring weed into the court building. So you never can pay the taxes on it. But the only way to pay the taxes is to bring it in. Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's just straight up satanic.
Yeah, it's a catch-22.
There's no two ways about it.
Yeah. They legalized it, but that's the only way you could do it.
That's just void all the way around. It cancels itself out. So it's just so ridiculous. Would it waste the money? How many years did that take to get written in law?
I don't know, but it's real, man. I mean, it happened.
That is something
crazy. That's like, hey, it's okay to do murder as long as you report you're about to do a murder or something. I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, he told us it's okay. I mean, this world's that crazy.
It's going to come to that soon, actually, I guess.
Oh, you know what I just found out they did in Tennessee? They made it legal to where you don't even have to have a carry conceal permit. You can just stick a gun in your pocket and walk around.
Same here. They just did that. And I'm wondering.
Man, it's Wild West. They're trying to depopulate. They're trying to let everybody have guns. Hey, up here in Jackson, Tennessee, somebody just got killed on the main road going through Jackson with a gunshot. Somebody got mad and got up beside them and blew their head off while they're driving.
They made it legal to hit somebody if you feel insulted in the UK, you can hit somebody.
Really?
Yeah, it's legal now.
Well, it ain't legal here yet, but when it is.
Oh boy, it's the purge.
I got a list.
That's the purge. Wow. Yeah. Listen, the gun thing is like this. People are going to carry if they want to carry and be illegal anyways. So
Right.
to have no, it just means that to me, they're doing this to get everybody to buy, and then they're going to turn around and say you have to register. Now you have to pay so much just to have that for a year, which they're trying to do. So
Oh,
register and pay high taxes on per gun. So all of a sudden now you're going to not have so many because it's going to cost $1,000 a year per. It's
well,
anywhere from 5. They said 5. I don't know. It's outrageous.
look, back in the late 80s, when I was in the Air Force, my roommate had 2 fully automatic machine guns, right? And he had to have 2 separate licenses, and each license cost him $1,500 a piece per year.
See, that's what they said. Yeah. How can that's outrageous? That's where it's going. Yeah.
That was in like 87, 88.
Wow.
That was to have fully automatic. I mean, I'm talking about pull the trigger and 100 rounds like nothing.
Yeah. That's. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think. But we got that around here. I hear people shooting off automatics all the time around here,
Oh yeah. People
every
are practicing.
different direction.
Oh yeah.
Well,
They
you know,
wanna make it
I think
difficult to get. Yeah, they want to make it difficult for people to protect themselves, and they want to disarm everyone. And if the people who have guns and want to misuse them and do whatever, something bad with them, they're going to do it anyway. I mean, but we
well, you
should
know,
have a right to protect ourselves.
I think that they should make a move by now. All these people with guns in America, everybody's so proud of their Second Amendment, and I'm thinking like, well, start acting up, start using it.
I've got a friend of mine that's a deputy sheriff, and he said, "You know what locks are made for?" And I go, "What?" He said, "To keep an honest man honest."
Mm.
Yeah, it's
It's not
like
going to keep a thief out, but if, that honest man find that unlocked door,
yeah,
there goes
it's
the
like
demon on one shoulder and the angel on the other. That's when that decision comes in.
yeah, the opportunity makes the thief. We
Yep.
say in your country.
Yep.
Yeah.
There goes your reality went a different way. You were at a crossroads and didn't know it. Oh, I think
Who would have known we were going to be in this spot when the solar eclipse of 2017 rolled around? I had no clue. I really
Hey,
didn't.
You know
Well, I
what?
did.
John Boy
Wow.
told me something really cool today about the moon phases and how about your hair, when to cut it and when not to cut it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
y'all don't know this stuff.
No, tell me.
All
I've
right.
heard
I
about
didn't
this.
know.
My mother told me about it. Go ahead, John Boy. Yeah, tell
You
me. Your
know,
mother.
the new moon is no moon, right? It's just a black moon, right? And
Yeah.
when it's going from new moon to full moon, if you cut your hair will grow faster. But
Okay.
after it's a full moon, going back to, I'll just say no moon,
Mm-hmm.
your hair will grow slower.
Hmm.
Well, the same thing works with fence post holes. If you dig a fence post hole when the moon's growing, when you put the post in, you won't have enough dirt to put in there to pack the post in. But if you dig a post hole after the moon is going back to, from full to no moon, you'll have more dirt than you need. Is that not crazy? And
That is crazy, but I believe you,
test Farmer's Almanac, and I put that stuff to the test, and it's true. And I
So
found one other thing, though. Check this out. When you're making moonshine, if you're making moonshine when the moon's going from new moon to full moon, you'll get more moonshine and like 10 octane higher. But
Wow.
if you make moonshine after the moon is full going back to no moon, you'll get less and it'll be lesser proof. Yeah.
That tells me it's an energy thing. It's gotta be.
Magnetism. Yeah.
Well, look, I
Yeah.
also figured out how to set the lines up, the copper tubing and stuff, in the ley line directions, and with true east and west and north and south. And I used magnets, and I made like a north polarity vortex in the center of the copper tubes. I'm doing some crazy stuff, y'all. I'm a mad scientist, like Billy Boy. I'm a mad scientist.
Yes, you are.
The universe is
But I thought
fascinating,
that was
somebody
cool.
says. Well, I'm not so fascinated anymore, actually, to be honest. I'm quite disgusted with the whole universe and
The
the whole
universe.
earthly experience.
Do
Man.
y'all know where we really exist in reality? Everything. We are the binary code on top of a daggum hard drive, y'all. We're just part of the memory.
Yeah.
Come on. That's the universe.
Okay, there's something going on with binary codes because this girl I talked to said that her grandchild came over one day out of the blue and she got some paper and crayons for this baby to play with, to draw or whatever, and the child started writing down the binary code out of the blue.
Hmm.
And she was only 3.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that baby was only 3 years old.
Yeah.
Baby is programmed.
Hey guys, sorry my kids are here, but I can still let it play out. I'm just seeing them for a few minutes. I don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, take
But-
your time.
Pretty flowers.
Please do.
Yeah, I got flowers, and look, they took a new picture today. I'm gonna show them off, but they brought me this. They took it today.
Oh,
Isn't that
that's-
sweet?
That's
That's
a
my
great
baby.
picture.
Yeah,
you
they
got
brought
all
me this.
boys? You've got all
Yeah,
boys?
I have 3 boys and 1 girl. You see?
Nice.
Yeah. She turned her blonde hair back to
beautiful.
like,
You
Yeah,
got
I
that
know.
many
That's so
kids?
huh?
You got that many kids?
Yep, I have 4. Mhm.
That gum, and they're that old?
Yep, 12, 10, 7, and 5. Yeah.
You must
Yeah.
have started early.
No, 33. I started at 33. I started late.
Really?
Like Bang Bang. Yeah, Bang Bang did too. Yeah, we started late.
Mine wasn't late. Well, yeah, mine was late after 40.
That gum, bang bang.
I didn't
I'm gonna
know
be
if I
back and
wanted
forth. You
to-
guys talk.
All right.
Okay. You guys, I didn't know if I wanted to bring someone into this world. It took me like years to decide whether to do that or not.
You know, I had that same deal. I did not want to have the responsibility of bringing a life into this world. Is that what you're saying?
Not the responsibility so much as just the way the world is.
No, that's what I'm talking about. The kid would have to suffer, grow up into this crap. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You'll
I knew there was,
either have to suffer or be deceived and deceive.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
which
it.
is suffering in a way,
Yeah.
not knowing the truth.
Oh man.
Yeah. Not knowing the truth is it's like suffering in a way.
Yeah.
Well, knowing the truth, yeah, that's suffering too.
Right.
It's a
Either
double-edged
way you look
sword.
at it. Yeah. And it's bullshit that we don't know the truth. And there are people that do. They're the higher ups.
Yeah, but they're hiding the true truth and using their evil truth. I mean, I don't get it.
Yeah.
Why
But
is
I do
evil
believe
such
that
a
there are-
powerful thing here?
It is. It's bad. But it's powerful, you
Yeah.
know?
I mean,
I
yeah, in
think,
its own way, it is, but it's
right?
defeatable. I mean, it's defeatable. It's not the most powerful energy in existence. It's a defeatable energy.
Oh my God. Ruth,
What?
I just read your comment. I'm so sorry.
Oh, shoot.
Oh my God. I couldn't even imagine. Couldn't even imagine. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Man. And I thought I was having a bad day.
I'm so sorry. I know, Ruth. I'm so sorry. That's terrible. We love
Oh my
you.
God.
Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, we love you. Oh my God. I'm so sorry.
And he's with you
Oh,
at all times.
absolutely. I couldn't freaking imagine. Oh my God. I just couldn't. I just couldn't. Oh my God. Oh. And some of us, and we're like, oh, we're having a bad day. But people, there is
Right.
real suffering out there. Hardcore.
Well, one time I recognized that I'd fallen into a bottomless pit and hit bottom.
Say what? For real?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. My life was so messed up that it was like I fell into a bottomless pit and hit bottom, and I was trying to dig my way out.
Oh my God.
I mean, that's the lowest you
Yeah.
can get.
Yeah. So, if you want to make yourself feel better, just get on Soft White Underbelly and watch some of those. Ah,
What is that?
You know what? I do that same thing. When I'm not feeling good about myself, I go and watch some of those. Oh boy.
me too.
Yeah, we'll put
Hi,
you, whip you
Daisy.
into shape.
What is it?
It's a channel called Soft White Underbelly, and I'm pretty sure he's out of Detroit, or he used to be, and now he just got so big he just travels. But he he interviews people on drugs and just
Oh,
all
okay.
kinds of hardcore stuff.
Yeah.
He
I
interviews
think I've
kids.
seen him. Yeah.
Yeah.
He gets their life stories. He asks them how do they get there and then how do they survive. And yeah. It's amazing, man. These people realize they got a problem, but they'd rather have that problem than stop it.
Oh boy. Something. You guys, somebody put a curse on me. Who did it? Who did it?
I can't rightly tell you who done that to you.
Who did?
I just got out of the mental hospital yesterday. It couldn't have been me. Mm. Out of
Well,
gas. No.
yeah, there's what's called a halfway house that's kind of by my house.
Yeah,
And so like when all the people get out of prison, they go live in this
yeah,
house.
yeah.
Kind of situation.
Hmm.
And I didn't know it was there. I didn't know about it prior to
Well,
buying this house. So now I'm like, oh
mhm.
gosh.
You know
Great.
what? The seller, that should have been their responsibility to let you know the surroundings.
Well, he just wanted his 6%.
Look, I lived in Jackson, and there was a place that looked, a privacy fence separated me from the halfway house. You know what I mean? It was
Yeah,
in the
I should have.
backyard.
Wow, that's close. And I would have done the same thing. I would have put up the biggest privacy fence and
No, they
barbed
had
wire.
the halfway house had the privacy fence up. But I had like the whole side and the back of it was exposed. It was weird. It was like how do you do it? You know, the houses on there's two roads and the backyards face each other. Well, the
Yeah,
house I was in faced the third road that had everybody else's backyard behind it. You know what I mean? If that
yeah.
makes any
Hi,
sense.
Monica. Monica's in the house. What?
How
Yes, I'll be
you
cooking.
doing, Monica? Oh man,
Let's see if I can get in chat again. Oh my gosh. So,
I can't chat from here.
Monica, I'm so glad you're here too. Ruth and Monica are in the house. Did you have a good weekend? We were talking about binary codes and how, yes,
Hey, did that match up, Monica? Did you see if my numbers were the same as hers?
I think they were. I don't know. We'll have to ask her. Are you in the chat, John Boy? Can you see chat?
I can see it, but I can't type in it or anything.
It's so weird. There's no trolls in here today. Where are the trolls?
Well,
They mowing the
You're
lawn
calling them
or
now. The
it's a Sunday.
algorithm heard troll.
It's a Sunday. They have a day off.
they're
They're probably
their day off.
attending church.
Oh, yep. That's probably, you know what? It's probably so true.
Yeah, I'm afraid
They're in their
so.
mega church.
Yeah.
They're in the mega churches.
Get Bang Bang to do a 3-way call.
Okay, I can do
I
a three-way call.
man, I don't like getting my number out too much because I hate talking on the phone. I mean, I do talk on the phone when it's related to, this. But other than that, I don't like just somebody calling up. What you doing?
Well, I don't know
And
if
then,
I can do a three-way call on my iPhone.
oh, wait,
So
no.
maybe Monica can. Oh wait, I don't know.
You probably
Never
can
mind.
if you use an app like Messenger or WhatsApp.
Oh gosh. I was so excited to get off of WhatsApp.
Okay.
Weirdos contacting me on there, like these weird people I don't know.
I know
It was really
on my phone, you can make a 3-way call. I mean, I think you can do it from a home phone. But I mean, I don't know. After seeing everything everybody's going through and channels getting lost, I've been through the phone number thing a long time ago.
Yeah.
I live alone with my dog, and I feel alone on the YouTube. No, seriously, I used to have lots of channels that we'd all get together and we'd jive good. And now it's just me, and I'm at a point where I'm tired of getting copyrights for nothing.
Yeah, community guideline strikes, right? Or
A 3-year-old video, man. It's been up 3 years. Got 78 whole views. They copyrighted me 2 days ago.
yeah.
I mean, not copyright. Community struck me.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
so cool.
once they started another purge, I think it was a year ago, maybe not so long.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I'm going to delete all my videos or at least put them on private, right?
Oh, they'll get the private.
And I got a community no for
Yeah.
what was it cyberbullying on a video that was on private. I
Yeah.
didn't say anything wrong there in that video, not at all.
Yeah, I
It was on
know.
private, and they just removed my channel for that reason. So I was like, yeah.
And they struck me for a video I had on private. Next thing I know, I'm getting an email saying your video has been removed. I'm like, man, that thing's like 2 years old. And then it said I violated community guide. It was hate speech.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
You know how I respond to YouTube?
I give them the middle
Three
finger.
words: you fucking Nazis. And then I get a response. Well, thank you for responding to us, and we've looked into your.
And we still find you're at fault.
And I'm like, no, you didn't read my response.
You know what they tell me when they say, I got a strike? It says, we think you may have violated.
Right?
Okay,
Yeah.
you think I may have. All right, did I?
Yeah.
You think I did? I may have. Did I? Then I asked him for the timestamp of the offense, and it's like you said, thanks for the response. Under further investigation, we find we stand in the right.
Yeah, it's useless.
I'll be right back.
It's
All right.
useless.
MFers.
It's
That's
really
why-
useless to start any talk or discussion or with anybody in power.
Oh,
Anybody. There's no absolutely no integrity with people in power any longer. It might have been like 2 or 3 decades ago. There still might have been some people with integrity in powerful places, but not anymore.
yeah.
No, you need to have the disintegrity to function in those systems.
Yeah.
You must be evil.
They can't see, hear, or think past the money signs.
Yeah, indeed.
That's what. And then if it ain't that, it's blackmail. And they were set up for that to happen, so that you know what I'm saying? It's all, man. It's like a James Bond movie. You got an evil doctor and all of it.
Yeah, with a very heavy, thick, fake German accent. I mean, dude, why? I mean, if you're such an international personality for decades in a row,
Yeah.
how can you still not be able to pronounce the th? I mean, it's totally crazy, dude. It's totally unbelievable, actually.
And look, and he's still got a man behind the curtain.
Yeah, of
That
course.
man's got a man behind the curtain. It's just puppets all the way.
Yeah.
Where are you from again?
The Netherlands.
Okay. Well, how you doing?
Well,
Is that considered like in the Scandinavian area or what?
no, it's just underneath Scandinavia.
Okay. Do you know where a town called Link is? Lenk.
No.
Okay, there's one over there somewhere. And
I
that's
only-
where my family history's from.
Oh, okay, cool.
So I consider myself part Scandinavian.
So, but what part of Scandinavia is that? Because Scandinavia is, it's Norway, Finland, Sweden.
Yeah. I think it's more in the
And-
Sweden part is where it is.
Yeah.
I mean, you can look up, but I'd have to say my real last name, and I'm not going to do that. But you can Google it, and it'll sit there and show my last name farm, and it shows these. I swear these two mountains look like breasts sitting up there. I'm like, yeah. I was a titty baby when I grew up. No, I'm kidding. But anyhow, I'm looking at it, and then I found like one of my relatives is, my last name. They're doing heating and air, got a big heating and air company or whatever, right?
Mhm.
And I'm like, well, I used to do heating and air and I enjoyed it. So somehow it's DNA is still, what I mean? Across that great distance or whatever, we're still, I'm doing what my DNA of the family does, I guess. What are you doing, Mystic?
I'm just popping in and out because I'm hanging out with my children. They're playing basketball and they're hanging out with their friends, stuff like that. I'm just listening. I'm popping in and out, guys. So, hey, Monica, I was wondering about you, Monica. I'm glad you found my channel. I was worried. I was glad everybody's finding each other. You guys go to Bang Bang's channel too. She's hard to find. And I thought I gave you a mod wrench on Agent Orange Bang Bang, so you guys could probably get her channel through that. Because right now I can't do anything behind the scenes until I get on my computer. Sorry.
Oh, man.
Everybody there?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just stepping away for a second. I'm gonna fetch myself some tea.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
And I'm just sitting here thinking,
Thinking could be a bad thing. Come on now, John
I
Boy.
can't think. It's just a big duh. I've had too many directed energy weapons pointed at me, I guess. Am I the only one up here? Hello. Welcome to the Matrix. Your host, John Boy, will lead you through.
I love it. Yeah, right. Welcome to the Matrix.
Man, we do live in a matrix, man. You can't make this stuff up.
Mm-mm. You really can't, and I don't know what to say.
I mean, half this stuff you can't come up with words to describe it. And if you just don't see it, you're not gonna see it,
True, true. Well, we all see it, even in the ones in the chat. Somehow Monica found my channel. I'm glad, guys. Same thing with John Boy. He's getting taken down, guys. So our channels, all 4 of our channels, everybody in my panel right here, we're working on multiple channels now because they've taken us down. Isn't that something?
Yes, crazy.
That's how threatening our light source is. Apparently, our truths.
I mean, when they gotta go 3 years back to find a video to give me a strike on to stop me from streaming and uploading. Come on. Medical misinformation. All I was doing was pointing out Billy Boy was the #1 salesman of the world, man. Every country has to participate in this program. And that's medical misinformation? How? I fell into the matrix again. I feel all alone up here. Hello? Is anyone out there? Oh my goodness. Hey, I had another channel and I forgot the daggone passwords to get in it, but it was called Dr. Plague. I was Dr. Plague, the plague doctor.
I'm back. I just whooped up some cookies.
Hey, would you FedEx me with some overnight?
Absolutely. Holly said no, they're hers. Sorry, I can't.
I have no way of doing it over here. Do you have a video up with the title yet? You could just put, have them search that video title, and it would take you straight to, take them straight to your channel. Bang, bang. This is what you do. Get your video camera, take a video of your dog taking a dump and upload it on your new channel and title it Dog Taking Dump. And then that way, if people want to find your channel, they just Google Dog Taking Dump.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
You got to get unique on
There's
here.
got to be something on YouTube that's already that I guarantee you something like that's on YouTube already.
It might be, but if you hashtag it, bang bang, and then you start and you tag that video hashtag bang bang, then anytime anybody hashtag bang bangs, it'll go to your bang bang videos that you've hashtagged bang bang. That's how I was doing my screw tube. I was hashtagging everything screw tube. That way, all you had to do is put in hashtag screw tube and it'd take you to one of my videos. Because nobody else is using hashtag screw tube. You got to figure out the algorithm and stuff sometimes. I learned a lot from the hacker from Canada. Kay the hacker. Yeah.
Well,
It's called dead.
what is chat? What is what is chat chatting about?
Hmm? It's stopped right where it's at. Hadn't gone any further.
Whew. I'm having a hot flash.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I'm back. Exactly how much dead air did I miss?
A bunch.
You missed me having a hot flash. Woo!
That comes with the age, right? I guess.
I guess.
Yeah.
I never asked for it.
It happens to men too.
I only have
Okay,
flashes.
hold on a second.
I have hot flashes like at night, always between 3 and 4 o'clock.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I had some before, but I just figured it was like menopause or whatever. It wasn't never consistent enough to figure out. But it went away. It didn't last long. It could have been energy weapons. Who knows? It's what it sounds like with you if it's at the same time every morning.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. No, it's not every day. It's not every night. But
No.
yeah, sometimes it happens, and I'm like, why am I hot? Why am I so hot? I'm not lying under a thick blanket or anything. Yeah, I don't know.
Ruth said
Well,
she's getting
I
them.
I just broke my bad luck stream that I was having
Okay.
because I think my sister. Yeah, I just got word that my sister might move here with me.
Really?
I love it.
Oh, those. What was that? The blue button or the green button?
She's
Hold on.
fixing a move there.
Yeah. I think she just told me just now, just like a few minutes ago, that she's thinking of moving here where I live. So she's 10 hours away right now.
Yeah, it's nice to have somebody around, right, in the
I
neighborhood,
know. I
near.
know.
Yeah.
That means we
Does
can do
she
more streams
understand
together.
reality?
Sorry, what's that? Bang bang.
Yeah. That means we could do more streams together.
Yeah.
But I told her we could start a YouTube channel, and she goes, "It's so hard to do that and get monetized and all that." And she's like, "I need money now." I'm like, "Okay. Well,
Do a
well
strip
then."
channel.
Right. There you go.
Well, if you think about making money on YouTube, you better forget it.
Yeah.
I know.
It's I mean, it's doable, but like the guy Awaken with JP. That guy, he makes big money via YouTube. Okay, but he makes very professional clips, but you're gonna have to put in a lot of hours before you even can get monetized. So you have to make like I think almost daily 20-minute video at least, or maybe an hour-long video at least, before you even can request the monetizing. So
Yeah,
It's a
that's a
lot of
lot of work.
hoops.
yeah,
A lot.
And it depends on how many subscribers you can get.
yeah.
And I don't have the
And then
patience for that.
right, so that's why I said you might better want to forget about it, because um, if you want to make a reasonable living out of it, or let's say just some money to get by on, um, you're gonna need like at least 20,000 views in a week. So that's you should. Yeah, it's quite an ambition.
You're
Of
gonna
course
have
it's
to be a
doable.
hip hop gangster star.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. You're not gonna do it. You're not gonna be able to be successful without help from the system and the Masons.
Yep.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, everything I've had goals for in the past, I've made it work. I've gotten pretty much what I wanted. I just need to get my vibes back up.
Oh, cool.
The last 2 years, it's been kind of rough. It's been low vibes and everything.
Yeah.
Voinish,
That
what are you
was
drinking?
soothing. That was soothing.
Jasmine tea.
Would you say
Ooh,
cadmium tea?
No, jasmine.
Jasmine. Okay.
You know what I like to do in company when I drink tea? Just to violently stir my tea like this. Like
Yeah.
I can do it very violently, but so that you catch everybody's attention, and people like, why are you doing it so violently and so long? And then on the edge, and then throw it and throw the spoon over your shoulder, and people will look at you like, wow, that's crazy. It's just
He
fun.
knows how to drink a cup of tea. Hey, do y'all have like here they got coffee houses? Do they have like tea pubs or anything?
Sorry, come
Do they
again?
have like little establishments where everybody can go in and have tea?
Yeah, like tea houses in the park. Yeah,
They really
tea and
okay.
tea and crumpets.
Really?
Yeah,
I bet that's good.
yeah.
See, we don't have any. In America. They don't want us to have any kind of heritage. They want us to despise our past, despise who our ancestors were.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
crazy.
that's not only in America, that's worldwide. That's been going
Really
on. Yeah.
like it's like that there.
Yeah, of course we of course America was destroyed. The old culture was destroyed. Then the whole, well, most likely, and then it was repopulated, and these are the native Americans, and then I think 100 years later or so, maybe the Europeans came, something like that.
You
Uh,
know, they have evidence of Egyptian and
yeah,
Aztecian stuff here in Tennessee.
yeah,
And I think, let's see, how, if I can remember the history right, it was the Native Americans that came in, the ones we know as Native Americans that took over the Aztec and the Egyptian sites or whatever.
oh, really.
Yeah, from what I read, it's been about a month ago.
Hmm.
It was if you look up the Cumberland, what was it called? Cumberland Project, or whatever. It's the first dam they ever put in Tennessee to do the uh, Tennessee Power. What is it? Tennessee Valley Authority (TVA), and it was a power dam. And when they started digging it, it's when they ran into those Egyptian ruins and stuff. It was a
Yeah,
temple, and they flooded it all. It's all underwater by design. I
yeah.
don't want anybody looking at stuff.
No, it's so disgusting, the amount of deceit.
Hmm.
It's really sickening.
Hey,
And
look,
it even makes me doubt. Maybe that's very wrong, but is it actually God's green earth? I mean, is
yeah,
maybe even nature is a lie? Maybe nature is not even created by God? Am I being blasphemic there? No, I'm
no,
just I'm just I just don't believe anything anymore. I enjoy
oh,
nature. Nature is one of the few things that I still can enjoy and
right.
that I would put time in. But that might also be just trickery. I don't know.
Well, this is my question. If you created something and then you had something else that went wrong, got spoiled, was bad, you
Yeah.
wouldn't throw that on your brand new creation, would you?
No, that doesn't make sense.
It don't.
And the same goes for well, when it is true that we are created in His image, believe I cannot see myself creating something with all mini me's, and all I want of these mini me's is to praise me.
Yeah,
That doesn't make any
yeah,
sense. That does.
yeah. I thought the same thing because they say after you die, your reward will be to be in heaven and bowing down to the Almighty God. And I'm like,
Why?
really?
Is,
Really?
doesn't He want to be my friend? Doesn't
I
He want to
mean,
be my father? So,
you
so
know
I.
how many, yeah, you know how many times I've yelled up there and go, you could help me out here. I'm kind of tired of living this way, you know?
Yeah.
Ah,
And like, what's his answer? No, you need to learn more.
yeah.
Like, no.
Purification until you're pure.
Yeah, right. I
That's
mean,
why you refine gold. You keep refining it, refining it,
yeah,
refining it. You
yeah,
finally got 24 karat. Hell, they're getting to 28 karat now, right?
yeah.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, I just don't get it. And I've always told everybody, my family knows, I told them when I die and I get back to where I came from, I'm punching whoever that MFer was that pushed me down here. I'm punching them right in the nose, man.
I don't believe this is a school for learning.
Uh-uh.
I don't see that.
It's it's a test to see how much torture a soul can take before it breaks.
Something like that, right?
Hey, Planet
Yeah.
X.
Yeah, Planet X left. He just dropped by. Just
He just commented and gone.
Oh, okay.
I, you know, I wouldn't want to stick around either. The way y'all been bashing him, poor old Scott, he can't help it.
I never bashed Scott.
No, I didn't. I mean,
Never.
not bash, but when reality slaps you in the face and you see it for what it is, I mean, you just can't help it. The truth is the truth,
Oh yeah.
whichever way you interpret it, I guess. You know what I mean? You can't. I mean, I don't know. They tell me if a couple of people witness a car accident, everybody's gonna, the cop's gonna get a different story from everybody, right? Well, I've witnessed a bunch, and I seen exactly what was gonna happen. That's how come I wasn't in the accident. I saw it coming, right? So when I tell the cop what happened, I'm telling them what really happened because I saw it fixing to happen before it ever happened. So who better to explain to a cop what had really happened? You know what I mean?
Mm.
I give it accurate. That's correct.
Yeah, but
I'm
most
losing it.
cops are corrupt and they're in a Masonic order
Yeah,
anyway.
that's
Most
just
of them.
another distraction too. But they get used to make your
They're the
life hell
puppets.
sometimes.
They're the puppets of a Masonic order.
Yeah. You saw that video of that cop when I said, "What about my constitutional rights?" and he just laughed. Right?
Right? Yeah.
I got it on my video. I
Yeah.
mean, on my channel. They
They
gonna
love to trample on your rights.
Oh
They
yeah,
love.
they lied, man. I had 3 cop cars and 5 cops surrounding my Jeep, and they're telling me I was crossing center lines and stuff, and I know better. And
Yeah.
I told him, and you can hear it in the video. I said, "You're lying." And he said, "You mean to say me and these other 4 officers are lying?" I
Yep.
go, they're conspiring.
Yeah.
They 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 basically I lost $175 for doing nothing.
Yeah.
I
Well,
got
that's
robbed. My 14th Amendment was, taken away.
well. I got sentenced, a month ago for something that never happened, that didn't have any victims, and was no proof. But it
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
concerned cops. So and the sentence was 300 euros. Pay 300 euros and do 30 hours of work, or um, 60 days in jail and 6 days in jail. Can you hear the 330 and the 66 there?
Yeah.
How crazy is that? Do you
Yeah.
know the name? The name of the judge was A.J. Smith. Okay. How about Agent Smith? How crazy is that, dude? Huh?
Yeah. It's a video game, man. We're in like this virtual reality.
Yeah,
Because I
mostly.
talk about, well, when you go to work in the morning, man, you're going to have in the same spot. It ain't always got to be the same car, but there's going to be a car that pulls out in front of you in the same spot every morning. You're going to run into the same thing happening morning after morning. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You got to change your routine up just to mess the game. It's kind of like the Truman Show in a way.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever seen that movie?
Oh, dude. Yeah, I'm in it. I know. I
Oh
know.
yeah, but it's on a whole different level. It ain't just people watching. We got these demon dimension
Yeah.
entities up here in these clouds that are manipulating. They can change the vibrations of an object that you know where you sat it last, but it's not there when you're looking at it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're like,
Yeah.
I know I set it down. And then you turn around and look, and then you turn back and there it is. You ever had that happen?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. They changed the frequency of that object.
Yeah.
And you know how I figured out how to fix it? I got a harmonica. And when I can't find a certain tool, I just blow a couple little notes and it kind of breaks or whatever, and the tool will be there. Sounds
Nice.
crazy.
I believe you. Yeah.
and another, oh, wait a minute, I got a call. I haven't had anything to drink in like an hour. I forgot to make coffee.
Stay hydrated.
Yeah. All I got is moonshine.
Yeah, I bought this stuff called Bubbly, and it's citrus and cherry, and it's just water. It's just sparkling water. But then after I bought it, I realized it says caffeinated sparkling water.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and the taste
like,
is
all
from
right.
the chemicals that make your mind think you're tasting that flavor.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Leaves a good aftertaste in your mouth, doesn't it?
It says
What?
flavor with other natural flavors.
Yeah.
I
Well, I
told
know
you
what
about that
Okay.
bottle.
My father used to work in South Africa. He had a job at Naden Chemics,
Yeah.
and so he brought home some essences, right? Some fragrance essence. Dude, that shit is so powerful. You you just we just did one tiny drop in our pool, and the whole
Yeah.
pool reeked like for weeks. Even that tiny drop inside of a pool was already overdosing it. It was
Yeah.
crazy. And we didn't even want to swim in the pool. We just invited the neighbors' kids, like, you want to swim? Because they didn't have a pool, because we wanted to check.
Man,
You
I
know,
bet those kids, all they could taste for a month was that stuff. I'm
probably.
telling you, man, those
Yeah,
chemicals are bad. But
yeah.
look, I found a bottle of Axe one time, right? And I got this old smoker barbecue grill, and it's got, a separate fire pit on it. And I had it going, and I sprayed that Axe on there, so it vaporized, and you know, and it, smell got everywhere, right? But
Mhm.
would you believe every time after that, 10 times over a whole year, every time I fired up that firebox, I would smell that Axe. I never could burn it off. I'd get it red hot, and it would still show up the next time I put a fire in it.
Crazy.
Yeah. And people are spraying that on themselves. If you
Yeah,
can't burn it off still, what's it doing to your body when you're spraying it on there? It's making all the women run up to you, right?
yeah.
Oh, man. Hello.
Keep on going, guys. I'm listening. I'm just doing my traveling and letting you guys hang. I'm here listening.
Well, look, the more you're listening, the
Oh,
dumber you're
Mystic,
getting
hey,
if you're listening to us. No.
Mystic, you have a message from Scott. So look at it in the comments when you get a chance.
Scott said, hello. How are you doing? I'll respond, but she's doing well. Thank you very much. Have y'all ever heard that
They're
old
so
saying,
cute.
eat, drink, and be merry, or tomorrow you may be on a diet? I've been on a seafood diet, man. I eat every bit of food I see.
I'm thinking I'm going to do a fast for about a week.
Mhm.
No, I'm on a seafood diet. I seafood and I eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking really seriously about doing like a protein shake kind of liquid diet for like a week to see how it goes.
Well, that's not fasting, is it?
No, that's not fasting.
Maybe that or one or the other.
You're just kind of purging. Or, you know what I
Right?
mean? Ouija.
I fast casually. Like some days I don't feel like eating,
Yeah.
so I'll just drink tea and a beer, but that's not really fasting. But I don't always feel like eating, and sometimes it's 2 days in a row,
I've gone a week.
right?
Yeah, I'm like you. You don't have to see. That's what I try to tell people here in America. They've been brainwashed into believing breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or however you want to do it, 3 meals a day, and they do it religiously.
Yeah.
I mean, whether they're hungry or not, they're sitting down eating
Yeah.
whatever that meal is at that time.
That's what I'm wondering. I'm like, are you guys always hungry when you eat? Because I'm not always hungry. It's like, but
Well,
I guess it's a program. It's just
yeah, it's part of the program. Look, it made everybody obese. It got everybody in a hurry where your daily life's so busy, all you got time to do is drive through McDonald's and eat one of them chemical burgers.
wow.
They're loaded with goodies, stuff to make you lazy and all, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I only eat White Castle. I'm kidding.
Ooh, love White Castle.
Gut
Love that
grenade. Yeah,
Gut
they're a
grenade.
gut grenade. Yeah, it's been one of them kind of days, y'all.
It's been a lazy Sunday, non-productive.
Very unproductive. Yeah.
I've been
Shoot.
very, very unproductive. But it's all good. You know what? We're giving out truth to the world right now on the internet, on the interweb.
Yeah. Shoot.
So that's
My
productive,
channel's getting,
right?
huh?
So that's productive, right?
I guess so.
It's a good thing. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I looked at my analytics or whatever, right? And it showed, and I counted, I was reaching 30 different countries, and Russia was number 4. India was number 5. Ukraine was like number 7. And I had Vietnam, Philippines, all sorts of stuff, South Korea, just countries I never would have thought of, like Turkey and some I can't remember all of them. It was like 30 of them, right? That's crazy, right? I've never seen that many.
You're breaking up.
United Kingdom. Emma,
Yeah.
United Kingdom was number 2, and I know Netherlands was in there somewhere.
hmm But we're so tiny. We're just tiny, 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 tiny
Yeah.
country. We're just 200 and what's it? Yeah, 250 miles from north to south, and maybe 150 miles across. So that's really tiny.
That young. You're smaller
Hi,
than Arkansas.
Christiane.
Man. Are y'all divided
Christy's in the
up into
house.
like our states are like that size and it's divided up into counties, so I guess y'all got like districts within that, right?
Yeah, we call them provinces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how does that work? Do y'all elect the people or are they like royalty?
Sorry, what do you mean?
Are they like bloodline placed or are they elected officials for the
Yeah,
province?
they're elected officials. Yeah, it's not like a kingdom with no. We are still a kingdom, but how do you call that? Like
A United Kingdom, I guess, kind of.
no. It's just one kingdom. The United Kingdom is
Oh,
because there were more kings, you know.
okay, I got you.
So, but we just have one family that rules us.
Okay, so you've actually got like a kingdom that rules y'all, but then you have elected officials for the provinces that y'all
Yeah.
live in. Ouija.
No, we also have elected state officials, you know, for the whole country, but we're still a kingdom. It's not like the
Yeah,
king rules. It's still a democracy, but
right.
still a kingdom.
Okay. When's the last beheading? No, I'm kidding.
Well, we had our JFK moment. You know, there was
Really?
this one guy who actually rose from the bottom, and his name was Pim Fortuyn, and he actually could connect all people together from all layers of society, you know, because he
Yeah.
just made sense. He just made sense, you know. And so he was on his way to become the president, you know. Um, the, all politicians shunned him and said that he was a racist, and you know, but nobody had more diversity um, in their audience, so to say, than him. You know, everybody liked him. Like I said, he could connect all layers together. You know, high and low, and black and white, and whatever. You know,
How long
he
ago
just
was
made,
that?
so he just made sense. So they had to get rid of him. So that was not a beheading, but that was a assassination. Yeah,
How long ago did that happen?
I think that was 2001, if I'm not
Okay.
mistaken.
That's pretty recent.
Yeah, yeah.
Huh. Yeah, you get the people that can fit the bill and make it something good, they get rid of them.
Yeah, that's how it works. And the crazy thing is that his actual idol was JFK. So,
Really?
you know, he got the same fate. You know, he died as a golden promise, right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And that was by design, more than likely.
Yeah, I think so.
Hey, you guys,
Yeah.
do you where is it? Do you think that the plasma apocalypse is the same demons as the sky demons above our head? Monica wants to know.
The plasma apocalypse. So that's the revealing of of. No, I don't know what that word means. I can make it up. I can make it out, but it doesn't. I think it's yeah.
Which word, apocalypse?
No, I know that, and I know what plasma is, but I don't know what the two of them together mean.
Oh, okay. Um,
Unless you're talking about like the sun, you know, burning us up, that would be a plasma event.
yeah, I think it has to do with the sun.
But what? Hang on. Plasma. Wait, an apocalypse. Are we talking about plasma ships? Or see, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what to think anymore.
No, and you know, well, I
Internet.
cannot answer that question precisely, but I don't. You know, we discussed this before with John Boy. Like, does it matter whether the different? I mean, it's people that, or it's entities that want to hurt you and that always are hiding, and whether they are called Anunnaki or Pleiadians or reptilians, I don't care. and what weapons they use. I don't care. You know, it's like, yeah, I mean, it's just one evil shithole.
Right. And you can label it however you want
Yeah, study
with
it.
all the different labels.
Yeah,
But the bottom line is there's negative energy
Right.
out
And
there. Regardless.
well, the whole problem is they break it down into reptilians and Palladians and whatever, right?
yeah,
So that gets people distracted. Somebody's gonna like checking out reptilians more than Palladians or whatever. So they're sitting there dividing and distracting, and
yeah,
you're never looking at the whole truth. It doesn't matter, like Vonage says, and I've been saying, it doesn't matter what they are, reptilian, um, you know, whatever.
yeah,
They're still evil. They're our enemies,
yeah. That's what it comes down
regardless.
to.
Yeah.
Well, you can't have the negative without the positive, or the positive without the negative. You got to have duality.
Yeah, but the
And
positive's gonna be stronger. Well,
the
you'd think
positive is
negative
stronger.
would
Yeah.
be because that's the ground. Ouija. I don't know what her problem is.
Go Ouija. She's barking at something.
Well,
It's dog
I've
meat.
seen enough evidence of burning coming from the ground, right? Actually in wet areas, and it burns trees from the downside up,
Hmm.
and or from the inside out, even from the downside up in a wet area and from the inside out. I mean, that's weird. That is plasma. It's a discharge of the earth. Um, but how that works or why that is so, I don't know. I have no idea. But
I
there's
think
there's
because
many proofs of it.
I don't know, maybe the dimension or whatever is getting thicker. It's harder for this place to stay in its form unless it's
Well,
building up energy, pressure.
the powers that be know something's going on, and that's why they have their little bunkers. And the bottom line is they're hitting us with like weapons, like energy weapons, the direct energy weapons, and something's going on. Why they're doing that, I don't know, but they're doing something.
I don't let it affect me. Mind over matter. When you learn mind over matter, nothing matters.
Right?
I'm
Oh,
dead serious.
good
Your
gracious.
reality is what you make it.
That's true.
If you believe those new energy weapons are going to hurt you, then they will.
Well, I mean, I don't
I
believe
mean,
they're
they
going to hurt
can.
me, but they're hurting the animals. They're firing it up all over
Well, exactly.
the
You got to
west,
realize it.
all over the west. Yeah,
It's
they're like
it's
killing
like I
off the
said.
animals that way too.
Well, who was that made the comment about, has anybody noticed the top of the trees look trimmed? I've been telling people that for 10 years. Why do these trees look like a lawnmower cut everything even? I mean,
Oh, I
pine
never
trees
noticed
used
that.
to be pointed, huh?
Oh, I never noticed
Now,
that.
yeah, it's been like that for 10 years. Well, now I think it was Kansas gal noticed it and asked the question. But now what I've been noticing over the last 3 years is the pine forest is starting to turn redder and redder, like the red forest over by Chernobyl.
Yeah.
It's, it's weird. Hey, look, I need to grab something to drink. I'm about my tongue sticking to the back of my throat, the top of my mouth.
Go get something. Go get some moonshine.
Fix that.
I'll be right back.
Get you some moonshine, John boy. Guys, I can't do hard liquor. No way. No way. It's not a good mix with me. Nope. I saw
I
Mystic
used to
pop
like it.
in. Hi, Mystic. Yeah,
I
it
used to like
be
vodka
fun.
though.
Oh, really? Yeah, vodka and I don't mix, but I kind of like what's it called? I can't remember the name of it. Hold on, let me think of it. Oh, tequila. Tequila was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Tequila. So now I'm craving a margarita. Although I haven't drank in a really long time.
Oh, that's cool. No, I usually have a few beers in a
What's that?
day, like 2, 3, 4. You know,
Yeah, there's nothing wrong
I
with
could easily do
beer.
without. I think I should do without, actually.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with beer, though, I don't think.
Hmm.
Now, if you're drinking a fifth of vodka a day, then that's not good. But a
No,
few
there's
beers a day,
nothing
that's not
wrong
that
with
bad.
it. As long as you're getting your bills paid, you do not have an alcohol problem. I learned that in alcohol
Right
safety
on.
school. I did. I took that course 5
Did you?
times. Yeah, I learned it well. One shot of whiskey takes an hour to get out of your system. One can of beer or one glass of wine takes an hour. So if you
Yeah.
drink 5 beers or 5 whiskeys, you better wait 5 hours before you get in that car. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, state of Tennessee
Oh,
taught me all
snap.
that.
Oh, listen. I've had
Thank
this
you, State
alcohol
of
lock. I've had this alcohol lock inside my car. You know. So yeah, I know.
That's when you got to get a sober friend to ride with you.
No, you just need to stop drinking. It's very easy.
Hey, I
You know
read
how
that.
I like wine the best?
How?
I like wine. I like to cook with it. I like the flavor of wine in my food. Oh my God, like in sauces and the meats or whatever. Oh, now that's how I
Man,
like my wine.
I used to have about 40 gallons of different kinds of wines, but I wound up turning it into shine. I'm dead serious. I had some wine. I've got wine still in bottles that I made in 2000 and 2002 and 3. Some of that wine was like 39 proof. I used champagne yeast. Seriously, I was using 4 pounds of sugar per gallon and making a 5-gallon batch. And when you weighed the gravity of it when it was done, it was like 0.997. It, it fermented every bit as dry as can be.
997.
Hey,
That's okay. Yeah, what's it,
Mystic.
Bang Bang?
I have this StreamYard drains my iPad and my phone. So I need to switch to my phone, which is not really all that charged, but I have to switch to my phone, and I'm just trying to get a hold of Mystic to see if she can get me up from the backstage.
Oh, she will.
John Boy to Mystic, do you have your ears on, good buddy?
Oh my God. And Ouija's bark echoed too.
Hey, John Boy and Bang Bang and Nicole, I'm checking out. It was
All right,
nice
man.
having a
Okay.
conversation with you guys.
Good talking to you.
Thanks,
See you on
Boy,
the
for
next
Join
showing
us.
one.
up. Thanks, Foy, for showing up, guys. I'll shut it. I'm gonna shut it down when my battery runs out. I'm just on the way to go eat dinner with my children. So I'm just
Well,
listening.
I
Well, I'll jump
Mystic,
off.
shut it down now because my battery's dead too.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Well, thanks, guys, for being part of the Good Vibe Tribe again. I mean, look at you guys go. I really appreciate it. It's been a blast, and I'm gonna rewatch it. Gives me something to rewatch since I've been in and out. So I appreciate your
Sounds good.
interest,
Thanks for
guys.
having us.
As always, yes, always. Thanks, guys. It's been a wild day for all of us, but you know, keep putting out your truths and hang in there. Stand tall, right? Bang bang, John Boy.
We'll see
Absolutely.
you next time.
Right. All right, guys. Well, we'll be in touch.
All right.
Keep raising your light.
Okay,
your light
have fun
forward.
with your family, and we'll check you later.
I will. Okay, I'll check in with you guys before bed, probably. All right. I love you guys. Take care.
Happy Mother's Day.
All right. Yep. Happy
Happy
Mother's Day
Mother's
to
Day.
everybody. All right, guys. Happy Mother's
Bye,
Day. Love
everybody.
you guys.
Bye.
Bye,
Love you,
chat. Bye,
bye.
Ruth. Love you, Ruth and Monica. You guys rock. Look at you guys go. Hey, Parkway. I didn't even see you in there. Hey, one last thing. I seen. Yeah, Parkway. We love you too. Everybody in Christy Ann. Look at you. Oh, your twins here. I'm missing that. Look at her go. Well, guys, I love you all. Hey, I noticed.
I got something to tell you. Chrissy
What?
might be moving here.
Oh my gosh, would that be awesome or what? Hey,
Yes.
that's awesome. You guys need to reunite. You guys are so close anyways. I love and see things working out, guys. You just don't see it, but it really is. We do see it. So just keep on moving forward. Yep, that's what we got to do. And hey, I seen Scott pop in here.
Yeah.
Scott popped in. I seen that, but I didn't catch it until he was already out. Well, that's good. He popped in here. And hey, I don't want him to hurt anybody's feelings. So we'll talk, you know, I gotta let it out. So we'll all talk.
Let it all
I'll be back
out.
later.
All
Yeah,
right.
get it all out.
Okay, bye-bye,
Yeah.
you guys.
Have a
Bye.
good
All right,
one,
guys.
everybody.
Love you. All right,
All
we'll
right.
talk to you later.
you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.